I don't know Buju Banton's family, bro.
I know him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. We don't know him. Bro, all we have is the Mali family with substance. There's Mali family, there's Kuti family.
They need to make an album.
With influence. Shehu Kuti and Demi Mali have a record.
I mean,
This
album.
idiot spitting out of his arse. A-R-S-E. Right? Recently.
As a British Irishman.
Right? This now.
No way.
I won't use that. It seems more disrespectful when you say that.
Only perceptibly moneyed.
Perceptively, bro.
Perceptibly moneyed.
Bro, I love him. I love him.
You know Ezra now?
No.
Co-founder of Paystack.
Oh, yeah. Is he your guy?
No. I don't know him. He's too perceptibly moneyed.
No. Perceptively.
Perceptibly.
Oh, Tibly. Not Tivly. Oh, I thought we were talking about guys that...
My friends, he was talking about his friends. That people say that his friends it keeps people that are not perceptibly moneyed around him so that he can feel big.
Oh.
He was saying that a lot of people, he was addressing rumors. It's, the other song, don't carry false rumors around the place. Speak your mind. Welcome to another episode of the Zero Conditions podcast. As you can see, Melody is late.
Without Melody.
She's doing pretty girl things behind the camera, wearing Ote shoes. Who wears silver shoes? Bruh. Why are you wearing a brand that's not paying us?
I'm not wearing a brand. I'm wearing whatever the fuck I feel like wearing.
You are wearing a brand that's not paying us. They are not paying us.
I don't care.
But why? That's not even my bone of this.
They are not paying us.
Melody, is this skirt?
Yeah.
My problem is these people are not.
Irasta won't approve.
Wow. Wow. I love the fact that every time someone sees someone wearing like extremely short skirts, like they make reference to Irasta. Like
It's
that's
branding, right?
fantastic branding.
Yeah. They killed it.
Amazing branding.
Irasta,
Wait, hold on.
Irasta is basically.
I miss you so much.
What's this one doing? Oh, please. Oh, ew.
I miss you so much.
I know next you sing. You like to show emotion.
Irasta, is it me or is Irasta very reflective of early 2000s Beyonce now?
Beyonce, early 2000s is Rihanna, Oga.
No, I think it's early 2000s.
Why? How?
I actually think it's early 2000s Beyonce.
Is Rihanna?
Go watch, research, Google early 2000s Beyonce fashion and watch
I
Irasta.
see why you say that, but not necessarily because early 2000 Beyonce, she used to dress very
Like the things that Irasta wears,
But it's
especially in
more
the
Rihanna,
last 5 months.
But it's more Rihanna, Sha.
Bro, it is actually more
No,
Rihanna.
I think the earlier days. I think the earlier days were more Rihanna.
I genuinely think it's intentional, right? And
I think
it seems to be
she's a
the same
Rihanna
pattern
stan.
they all want to go through, including Tyler, by the way, right? It is early Rihanna.
Trying to check early.
Actually, no, I don't think it's early. Rihanna was Rihanna.
Rihanna was short skirts.
Not really.
Babel.
Not really.
Ma?
So early Rihanna was actually pop star teenage sensation.
Actually, 2000.
Good
Yes.
Girl Gone Bad was when Rihanna went insane.
2000 Beyonce is not.
It's
Arasta
not.
Let me show you.
It's
Long
not.
jeans, trouser wearing.
It's
Beyonce.
not.
That's
Trust.
not Arasta in any way.
It's Rihanna
It's
that's
not even
been
close,
that.
actually.
It's
not
just what's it? The marketing strategy for the conversion from
Maybe Destiny's Child, but
Beyonce
Beyonce.
Irasta in the last 3 months has been very early 2000s Beyonce.
Nope, I
Very,
disagree.
very. Like, I think someone even drew the inferences, like broke down like Arasta won some jean outfits. It was the person broke it down in a very interesting way.
But I don't see it. Like I'm literally checking.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you are
see it.
checking red carpet.
No, I'm
Those are
checking.
red
No,
carpet
not red
shots.
carpet. I'm checking like random Beyonce moments. Like really, not even red carpet. I'm just checking random. I don't see it because Beyonce, she's not even. Arasta is almost like Beyonce's fashion is still a bit conservative, just a bit.
Beyonce's
Yes,
early
I agree.
2000s fashion. Watch the video for Crazy in Love.
I see that
The
one, but
costume
That's not
in
early
Crazy in
2000s.
Love. That's early.
It's
What?
early
That's
2000s.
2003.
Was Crazy in Love
Yeah.
not with Jay-Z?
2003.
Yeah,
No,
it
that's
is.
yeah. Crazy Love was with Jay-Z as well. That's 03.
Crazy in Love.
Oh,
Beyonce.
that one. Oh, no. Yes. That
video.
she was crawling up and down on one concrete
Yeah.
slab. Yes.
Baby boy Rihanna, Beyonce is what Ira Star wears now. Yeah.
Baby
Okay.
boy.
I
baby-
see. I see what you're saying.
Ira Star, Beyonce on the song that's Custard produced. What's that song?
The
Again?
one with Shakira.
No, the one that Usher was a video vixen in it. I hate that shit, by the way.
I don't remember.
Okay, I know what you're talking
I see what
about.
you're saying.
No, the Beyonce Crazy in Love. No.
The part where Beyonce wore a white top, in
Tank
case-
top
and,
and
the
bomb
white tank
shorts.
top.
and bomb shots.
And then doesn't wear tank tops.
Ira Star, so the fashion of that time was tank tops. Now Ira Star will wear something that suits this time. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
like
does.
it's inspired by the aesthetics, not the
I hear-
exact same fashion.
I hear what you're
fashion
saying.
access,
But the point I'm trying to
accessories.
make is that Beyonce's
No, but then-
fashion is still a bit conservative as compared to
Wait,
Ira
so
Star.
but then that makes hold on, Motolani, that
Yeah.
makes short skirts just the
Brother,
same.
as a teenage boy, what are you saying? Have you seen the video for Baby Boy?
I just checked.
Brother, as a teenage boy, I had erections that were not healable.
Interesting.
I'm watching the video for
Baby
Baby Boy.
Beyonce. I'm watching that now. I see it. In
Bro!
this one.
I don't know what you speak of.
My,
I'm
of course you
checking
would not know.
now. I'm checking
Even the
now.
video for Beautiful Lie herself, guys, it's not bad.
From the video.
Yeah. Freak dress, Beyonce.
I agree. Beyonce Baby Boy is actually. I see it.
But the image is more.
I
I
see
think
it.
is more.
But the
Rihanna.
her general aesthetic is Rihanna.
Is Rihanna.
I actually don't think.
It's absolutely.
I don't
Rihanna.
think Ira. I think maybe later Rihanna is a lot farther left than whatever Ira is.
How?
Yeah.
Guys, have you forgotten what Rihanna was?
Actually,
between
Rihanna was.
2008.
No, so you're referring
and
to
2013.
extremes. Wait, now you're referring to the
You are
extreme
referring to
moves.
extreme. Actually, you are picking just
The
simple.
regular Rihanna is
Yeah.
literally a Rasta.
Maybe not literally.
I don't
Well,
think it's
not
a
literally.
literal thing.
Yes,
So
correct.
I think Ira is a huge Rihanna fan, right?
Yeah.
Ira is a huge. Not that I think it's a fact.
I don't know.
Ira, no,
We
she's
can't
a
say
huge-
categorically.
I don't
No,
know.
I can say categorically
How?
because
I want to be hype. I
thank
want to
you.
be hype.
Because when she was initially launched, I think that video is now down from her Instagram. When she was launched initially, she even paid homage to Rihanna. So there was a video when there was a post where she got Africa Now, if I'm not mistaken, or Up Next on Apple Music, right? And then she did it was a carousel post, and then the photo right after that was she was literally posting. She was talking about being a member of the Navy, literally. In
Oh, she said that.
2021. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Then.
Literally.
I've never seen that.
Literally. On
never seen
on
that.
her Insta. I
But
don't
I
think
know
that
that she loves
picture.
Rihanna, bro.
She's
I
a
don't know.
she's a Rihanna.
I can't say huge fan.
Right. I don't know if from what I have seen, I think so. When I saw the video of her with,
Rihanna.
the Queen in Barbados, I wasn't very, very surprised.
And I really love how
Perceptibly moneyed post.
I really love how welcoming Rihanna has been of the entire Ira Star, and even speaking of younger women. I think that is something that a lot of artists should do more when you get to a certain level, as opposed welcome the young ones coming after
Are you
you,
subbing someone there? I know.
as opposed to wanting to shut the door. I feel like that is something that would help your legacy more as an artist when you get to a certain level. Instead of trying to, because as an older artist that has been in the game for years, you cannot short skirt the new girls. You usually cannot short skirt the new girls. You can't.
I
You
just
can't.
heard.
I think
I
that's
just
the title of
heard
this episode.
outshot
Outshot
You
skirt.
can't
Bro,
out-brand
because
the new
now short
girls.
skirt now you carry us rich here.
Do you understand? So I feel like more. That is if for artists, because sometimes artists are stuck. Artists are stuck between not knowing how to move from regular artists to that legendary status. It's so what do I do next? What do I do?
Do you,
I feel like
do you
that is
think,
one
do you think
way.
Nicki Minaj suffers from that?
I just feel like that is one way to
Suffers.
get to that level as an artist. Is just to sit in your
Transitioning.
queen status, on your
They
king
don't know how to.
status,
What?
and
They don't know how to.
Who
Let
doesn't
me tell
know
you
how
one
to?
of the reasons. Let me tell you one of the reasons why. Because
Outshot
half the
skirts.
time, no,
That's
half
a
the time,
thin
especially
line.
for pop artists, pop female artists, half the time when you want to sell these artists, most times it's usually sex appeal driven. Half the time, right?
I don't think you should put it that way. I think you should put it as for a female pop star to sell, there has to be a sex appeal angle. That's
There
when-
has to be.
Yeah, there has.
No, then no. I disagree.
There has. I said
disagree.
pop star. I said pop star.
The biggest, arguably the biggest female pop star is not.
A sex symbol.
Who is the person?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is not sex
Yeah,
symbol
I
driven,
agree.
Taylor Swift is an anomaly.
Yes.
but standing right at the top.
Let me tell you why Taylor Swift is an anomaly.
I
Why?
agree too.
Taylor
Anomaly.
Swift came into the game as a country artist.
Okay.
No, that's not
And-
all.
Yeah,
That's
she
like
did
a-
come. Her first 3 albums, Speak Now, Fearless, and the other one, they were actually full weight country albums. Now, you can say a lot. She's been having these problems for years that the country audience always felt like her country music was quote and unquote watered down, but the music was still country. The hits were country. I think around the album that had "I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In" was when the sound started shifting a little bit, right? And then the album after that, which was 1989, was a pop album. That was like her 5th album.
Okay.
That was the first genuine pop album that
Point
she made.
would be
The point being that you can't compare her to someone that was pop from the start. Taylor Swift's parents moved to Nashville because she wanted to make country music. Do you know how deep that is? Like Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music. Her parents moved there.
seems
Because-
like perceptively rich moves.
No, our father is not poor. Our father is not poor. Do you understand? Like they did. So I don't think you can compare her to someone like even like Rihanna, for example.
So basically, she didn't start as a pop star.
She didn't start
so
as a
didn't
pop
sell
star. She was a
sex.
country star. She didn't need to sell sex.
She didn't sell sex. But
Basically.
even if she started as a pop star and she's like not selling, she's not like a sex symbol now. I think that
Because she's a white slim girl.
I also think that we can't even use her as the yardstick because generally across board it's a requirement for more women than it is not for other women.
Pop stars.
Pop stars. They've even moved away from pop stars, even for
It's even
Hip-hop
more hip-hop.
artists.
More
Melody, they are still
more
pop stars.
female hip hop.
They are still pop stars.
yeah. Pop
They are
stars
still
in any
pop
sound
stars.
that is popping anyway.
Do you know this rapper called what's the name of that babe that signed to Rock Nation?
Bigger and Stallion.
No. No. Rhapsody.
Okay, Rhapsody.
I know Rhapsody.
But she didn't sell sex now.
Is Rhapsody a pop
Zero
star?
sex.
Is Rhapsody a pop star?
No.
Is Lato
No,
a pop
she's
star?
not. Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, but Lato, I don't know if Lato is a pop star
Lato
or
is a
Lato
pop
is a star.
Lato is a pop star.
Bro, okay, you know what?
Lato's biggest song is a pop song.
Which is
What's that song again? I can't remember the title. But it's a song that is going to play on rhythmic radio. It's a
I
pop
mean,
song.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Pop is popular music.
Yeah, pop
Yes,
radio.
pop is
Pop
just
is
yeah,
just
anything that is
popular
pop,
music.
yeah,
That's
anything
it.
that is pop.
But I think Taylor Swift is a genuine game changer. And I don't think she gets her flowers enough for who I think she's
she
the
gets enough of
biggest
the
changer.
flowers, I beg.
I hear you on that.
Any other flower?
you on
Any
that.
other
don't
flower?
get-
you
don't
give
get
Taylor
rich flower.
Swift
I hear you on
at
that.
this point.
But
She
do you
gets too
think
many of the
do you think she has
Bro,
do you think she
yeah.
has limitations because she's white and slim? Wait,
Is she
when
the
I
first
say
white female artist?
no,
or
no.
first white
Give me a second.
artist?
Give me a second. So right now in the world, I don't know how to say this, but there's a requirement for sauce.
Sauce. What do you mean by sauce?
SAUC.
I know, like
sauce.
what do you mean? Like
Taylor Swift is not going to turn your head in a music video.
It's not gonna what?
Turn your head in a music video.
Turn my head. Yeah, depending on how I'm watching music.
You
video.
understand?
But yeah.
Like she's not going to turn your head in a music video. And right now there's a lot more. Sauce is a euphemism, by the way. It's a euphemism for sex appeal and other.
what do you mean she's not going to turn your head in the music video?
She's not going to turn your head.
She's not going to turn your head.
No,
That's a good
majority of
point.
men,
No, that's a good
No.
point.
I mean,
That's a
excuse
good
me,
point.
sir.
She's
Excuse
not
me,
going to
sir.
turn your head.
That's a good point.
No.
That's a fair
No,
point.
no. Wait, hold on.
That's a good
Even
point.
down to the
She's the
purchase
definition-
of tickets
she's the
of
definition-
her concerts and her shows is mostly female. What are we
She's
discussing?
But
she's,
she'll still turn some men's head.
she's the definition of
Obviously, yes. Now
she's the definition of beauty to a white man, a white conservative man.
And some black men, I dare say. Like,
I don't know.
No, some
Like,
black men like
some
that.
are you for real? Like,
But it's like the 0.002%.
but there is still a percentage. So
Yes.
I don't feel like we
No,
can
definitely.
make general statement like, oh, she's not going to, but she's going to for some men. She can say that
she is.
can't for me. And that's it.
She is.
You won't turn
But
my head, Jam.
That's actually.
Yeah.
My
she's
head
actu-
won't even be
she's
watching
actually-
the music video.
she's
in
actually
the first, my head won't be watching the music video in the first place.
She's actually very.
Because
She's very, very beautiful.
she's what?
She's very, very beautiful.
She's very, very
She's
beautiful.
a beautiful woman. Yeah.
I'm not going to speak to a physical, one's physical appearance.
Anyway, did you
I'm
guys see
sorry.
the conversation about fraud on social media and
Thank you.
how
You have been joining us in the spirit.
and the conversation that happened? So basically, sometimes when we have conversations around fraud, there are two layers. We have conversation around fraud when it comes to the music industry and how it has seemingly pushed or helped the music industry. Now, there's also the conversation
It's
of
cost inflation.
there's also the conversation around fraud now and economy. So someone said that fraud messed
do you
up
want to go
everything,
first?
from cost of living to even expectation. Many times I've been called a Yahoo boy because I can afford certain things. So the expectation is if you can do it, you be G-man. Now, someone responded saying fraud has absolutely nothing to do with the cost of living.
Quincy, do you want to go first? You seem to have a lot on
Okay.
your chest.
No.
So should we start with
have
fraud from music?
Quincy wanted
No,
to.
no, I'm saying should we start with fraud from in music space?
No, let's
Or
start
just
from the
stop-
general perspective
of
and
fraud.
move into music. Because after that, I'm going to conversation of fraud and Ayo Maff.
the artist.
Yeah. And then, based on the content angles of that, I'm going to go into Buju Banton.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's why I came to this show.
Transition.
But okay.
Synergy.
So,
No, sorry. Sex.
as at point of this reading, my opinion might have been diluted just a little bit.
By Chivas.
No, not by Chivas. By
Sorry, I
This
didn't
is your-
announce.
this is your last
Wait
cup.
first.
This is your last cup.
This nonsense that Melody is always
This
doing.
is your
Say,
last cup.
Make I no drink. Oga, if I come your podcast sponsored by Chivas, I must drink.
No, don't drink
What are
too
you
much.
discussing
No, don't
here?
drink-
See, Quincy should stop. They sent it to me, like 20 people.
Quincy, find me person who designed this thing, I beg.
What design? Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I will find out for you. Either way, so
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. That
Fraud.
is daft.
Which part of it?
That the talk about fraud being the
Responsible for the
point
economy.
for responsible for
Economic
Cost of
level
living,
of
okay.
inflation in the country. I don't know if you understand what economics is.
Yeah, I don't think people do.
Economics is not guided by
Your feelings.
perception or waiting the happen for your road. Economics is not guided by waiting the happen for the road for your
It's
state.
not even determined by your money and your earnings.
Bruv,
No.
it is that deep.
Yeah.
Economics is
You are-
far. Wait first now. Shabina used to make a talk first.
Yeah, sorry.
Relax, Joe.
Sorry.
I'm essentially saying
Won't for any adlibs.
no. Oh, there one, no. You know, Migos. You know, they doesn't even have a female artist. So essentially,
Yeah.
economics does not discuss with things like this.
Bro.
It's nonsense. You're telling me that the reason that this is this, people's perception will always be people's perception.
Facts.
Do you understand what I mean? So, I'm trying to rent a house. They say this. I've had to go sit down with a landlord and discuss how I am a corporate guy. I work
prove
in
yourself.
a corporate job
Yeah.
and speak good English and all of that stuff to
you speak
prove
with your
myself. After,
Did you speak with your accent?
I will not use that
Quincy.
accent.
Oh,
I will not use that accent. I die.
Quincy.
I die. I should not use that
Like,
accent to
one of
speak to landlord.
Quincy.
Landlord, hello, sir. I mix
Shokoje.
Queens. Okoje be bastard, bruh. This is even how much Okoje. I hope he doesn't watch this.
Okoje.
Okoje.
Nah,
to the point
that sounds
where
sexual.
Okoje. No, it's not.
Pause, nigga.
Okoje to the point where he
It's not
talks.
sexual in any way.
Don't mind him. Okoje to the point
Ah,
where
don't say that
where
again.
he's-
Are you horny?
Yes, I am.
I think that's
Like,
the
because
problem. I
how
think that's
can
the problem
Okoje
here.
be making you turn on?
Honey, Okoje.
No, you're honey. So like, oh, it's double. Leave that. It's not about this person saying.
Actually,
Wait, you
No,
can
it's
say
it.
things like that?
this is
No,
night
but there's
type
level 2 and 3 of
My brother, anything we say,
Melody
rubbish.
just got in. He say F word, F word, F word.
But I'm
Melody
always
show him
questioning
sense.
that. But yeah, continue what you're trying to say. So,
You
Yo,
know,
what's
it's
your
continue what I'm
What's
trying to
your
fucking
point?
say,
Yeah,
right?
like fucking get to it already.
Oh my God. Okay, so point is, that's absolute bullcrap.
Okay.
And as I always tell Motolani, I think I told her for years before I met you,
You hate
Seth,
Twitter.
you need to get off Twitter. Twitter is the reason that Melody is bringing this nonsense talk on this show.
But Twitter is a microcosm
Now, get
of
the show,
life.
I understand, and I respect that fact, right? But at the same time, it's jargon talk. I say
hear you.
fraud money. Do you know how minute? If you combine all the fraud money we're talking about, it's not close to, bro. I'm not playing, no. If you combine all the fraud money, it's not close to what one politician has stolen. You the wine Jesus,
I hear you.
bruv, don't play.
Maybe not one, maybe like 3 politicians because some
Tolani,
fraud money.
please.
Okay, no problem. 3 politicians. Okay, hush puppy type level,
This
right?
is the same Nigeria.
Okay,
Python
so-
is swallowing money.
Huh?
I think Nigeria.
Omo, they
Python
say
is
Python is swallowing money, bro.
They said
It
that
says
ends-
bandits
they
to
said-
Gandhi.
No,
Yes, now.
not bandits.
What is-
End bad governance protesters.
Stole
no.
Ganduje's
Oh!
file. Yes.
End SARS protesters.
Yes.
Which fucking
they went
bandits?
there not to fix governance.
I thought I read
but
bandits.
to seal document.
They say the protesters.
That is only for Ganduje.
That's only him.
the only one.
It's in Nigeria.
They say show me Ganduje's document only.
How did we know which one was Ganduje's
You know-
document?
Name now.
You know,
They won't-
you know that Drake song on top take care. We say, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of my drop.
I swear to God, I am. And do you know
Genuinely.
what I find very
Like
offensive?
I am so in awe of how stupid they think we are.
I was about to say that. I feel like whenever they say these things, they're like, you guys are so dumb,
Bro.
that you literally
I'm in
believe
awe.
anything.
They
like, it's
are.
ridiculous.
They wait.
And it also shows the level
Wait.
of their intelligence.
Guys, no. I'm not go. They go carry our 3 because there's also a new bill. I'm not
We'll get
certain
to that.
if it has been passed. Wait, I'm not
get
going
to
to. I'm just trying to tell you. There's a bill about going to jail if you insult politicians or paying a certain amount of fine.
That topic sits right after Buju Banton. I have
Bro,
smoke.
I'm not part of convict music. don't whine me, please.
But I think that on this conversation we're having, Tolani, right?
Yeah.
I think that what the person was trying to speak on was profiling.
You think so?
Yes, it was,
Yes,
it was trying to
it's
speak
about
on
profiling.
Because when you're saying that fraud has given us a bad name or has affected the way we live, you can say that in the context of profiling, which is that a regular boy making money and making, like, for example, for people that work from home, remote workers, people always be thinking you're in your house, maybe
Even your parents.
pressing laptop, like kilo and shake. All of that profiling
Have you
comes,
gotten Yahoo accusations?
all of that profiling comes
No,
with,
she won't now.
you know, working in the house or just looking the type of way, like when men go out with their dreadlock and things like that, or you're wearing like, it's like based wearing shorts, kind of like
Melody, how
Olosho.
many times they call you Olosho
I
based on skirt?
She doesn't go out.
I don't
so-
even like from the very first day that I started dressing up as a young girl, people have been calling me Olosho. It doesn't even count. I don't even bother. Like
It's more
when I
profiling.
used to go to the office every day, like people at office look at me like, Melody, you are naked. I'm like, you think I'm naked? I'm not naked. I'm sure anymore. You just think it's nakedness. So,
Come on, baby. My guy.
Don't used to call me naked in the office. So like you.
No.
Tolani,
you are-
Tolani must enter
Wait
your
first,
mouth
wait
because
first,
you are
wait
pushing.
first.
Your agenda
Wait
is going
wait
to
first.
is going to
Call
choke
me.
Wait
you.
first.
Your agenda is going
Wait,
to choke
wait,
you.
wait.
I feel like I'm dressing naked.
Not Melody thinking.
No.
Motolani,
Tolani,
wait
lie.
now.
I'm used to it.
Bro,
You
wait now. Wait. Not her thinking that I will deny it. You are currently naked.
Exactly.
Please.
So what are you?
You are currently naked.
Almost Quincy is so Gen Z language, not her.
No, Momo. Bro, it's taking a lot of adjusting.
Making it.
But I must adjust.
To
You
be
dey whine
Gen
me? Eh? Hey, bro.
Mama no go die. Your
Let's
legs
go by the Rugo.
Wait.
But I genuinely think that the fraud I feel like we also put so much emphasis on, like, we put too much power on fraud in Nigeria as a result of.
I don't think we put so. I think it's
No. It's
It's
that
a
rampant.
reality, but I know
It's that rampant.
But
to
now we're not
deserve
transferring
to
it
be
to
with
economy.
Can I
Yes, you
I
can.
weigh
Yes,
in?
you can go
Please
on.
say.
So, first things first. Fraud has definitely inspired a lot. Profiling is a big part.
Profiling.
Big problem.
It's a big problem. And it's so sad because I don't want to contribute to this. So, Melody, please listen to this part. I don't want to
Yeah.
contribute to these profiling conversations, but if I see an average Yahoo boy, I'm going to know.
No,
That's profiling.
that for me,
Let me tell you.
I can tell.
I can
I
tell.
can
Okay, so
tell.
give me-
Based on
give me-
exposure.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, give
No,
me 2 characters.
I'm not profiling. No, I don't know.
Melody,
Lala.
I can't tell you.
I'm not going to say
Melody,
that.
I can't tell you. But when I see, I will know.
Bro,
Melody,
okay, wait
I went
now.
to the University of Ado Ekiti, UNAD, now Extru, Ekiti State University. I've been knowing things.
No,
You
I
understand?
don't think that.
No,
I don't
wait.
think you guys are in the fraud conversation.
No,
by the
no.
way.
Melody,
Yeah,
I know.
they're not.
I
They're
know.
not.
Do you understand? Like when I see, I just
But
know.
you can't tell me. So it's based on
I
perception.
can't tell you what it is.
But when you see them.
But when
I
I
can give
see,
you.
I
can
just
give you-
know.
Melody, talk to your guy.
Okay, so tell me.
I can give you.
Tell
I
me
can give
2
you.
characteristics of a Yahoo boy.
Not two. That's not how it's going to work.
Okay,
This
tell
is
me.
it. So there are different. There are different types.
Okay, different types
Right.
of Yahoo boy.
So there's.
Corporate
I
Yahoo.
just touch.
That's
I just
this is
hit.
very important.
There's. I just hit money, right? They're very loud.
That's
the
exactly.
money they probably hit is
Yeah.
very little.
Yep.
They are very loud.
Listen.
they're
You need to
very
listen to
loud.
this. I like where it's going.
About in their expense, in their bravado.
The music
They're
is
trying
very
to wear
loud.
Palm slipper. They're
Yep.
trying to wear Dunlop slippers into a place where you're supposed to dress nice always, right?
And they're
You're
wearing
trying to
big jewelry.
go very big jewelry, right? They probably hit like 20 M.
20
Right?
million
Wait
naira.
now, you didn't want me. They probably hit like 20 M.
It's
They're
more
trying to
money
get in the club
comparatively.
to
It's
spend 1
comparatively
M.
way
Wait
more
now,
money.
It's very
Melody,
small.
listen. It's real life. Do you get what I mean? A lot of the boys on TikTok that are gifting that people are calling Ash Dollar and Ash Wire is not 50 million.
Yep.
It's what?
They wine Jesus.
It's millions in
Bruv,
dollars.
Millions in dollars.
Yep.
no, that's the real guys.
The real G's are making
Then
millions.
there are the ones, right, that we tell you they are real estate guys.
Let's
That are
not
trying
do
to
that.
pack-
Wait first.
Yes,
Oga,
now.
please kindly behave. Dear Melody. Space.
Hope
Kindly
this
behave.
email miss you well.
This,
Bro.
you know, this. I'm sorry.
Melody just
Can
get
you
flash-
refer to the
Melody
subject
just had
matter of this
wait,
email?
Melody just had flashback of like 4 friends that are real estate people.
No.
No. That email gives her trauma.
Which
Now
one?
trauma response.
Kindly
to the email.
behave. Or which one?
No. Hope this email miss you well. The baby
no.
always talks. Say,
Oh, no.
the email no meet her well.
That is what I was about to respond to because the it just reminded me of the book that I just finished reading. It's called I Do Not Come to You by Chance. The guy is a Yahoo boy, and every time he starts his email, he will start with I hope this email did not meet you by chance or something like that. So it just actually reminded me of the fact that there's a tagline for Yahoo boys when they start their email.
No,
line.
it's a
Bro,
tagline
yeah.
for corporate
I didn't know.
generally. Yahoo boys have just adopted it.
Baba, bro, it's so they come in, bro, is
The next
different-
level.
Okay, so there's that person, then there's the main boys, that the real estate boys.
That do real estate business.
No, that real estate boys market too.
They're buying houses, so they will tell you they're real estate. No, but you see, they're real estate via purchase,
Yep.
right? Houses, they're the ones
Because they need
that
to clean the
hit
money.
dollars in tens of M's. They just purchase things.
Houses, right?
Yes.
Just like hold
They
the
buy
money.
houses,
Because
they
they
buy
need to clean
land,
the money.
they buy all of these
They need
things.
to clean the money
back
and they need
to
to put
back.
it somewhere.
It's clean,
Or
bro.
else the money is going to go.
They are even the ones that are very open to investments.
Yep.
Right? You come now, bro. The moment you say, "Oh, Egbo, I want to open car wash," they say, "Bring them, fund you." How is car wash a golden business idea?
It is.
It
Do you know
is
why?
though.
Wait
For
first.
cleaning money.
You get where the name they talk
For
now.
cleaning money, it's very
not
good.
one of you golden
You know why,
business
Melody?
ideas.
It's a day money.
Car wash that has
Does that
barely
make
15 cars a month, they say it's making 200 million naira.
But it's you can sell it because it's a day money. That's why. So I listened to a podcast like 5 years ago about how the Colombian cartels move money.
Cleaning, I totally understand it.
Yeah.
I've done my research
Yeah.
just to
Do your
understand.
research just for what?
No, to understand.
Say,
To understand. Trust
working
me.
to swear. Over the working boy.
No. Nice one.
I'm just asking.
Take 5.
For what now?
If you're afraid the working boy.
No.
Okay.
None of that. Never ever.
It's a culture man
Bro,
curating.
I just like acquisition of knowledge.
That's fair.
That still
So that you are not
towards
ignorant when you're
human
having a
psychology.
conversation. Yeah.
That's
Right?
fair.
So essentially, it's fast and it's basically cash flow driven business.
Yeah, it is.
That's how you launder money.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts.
Other than in Nigeria where it's just stupidity.
Facts.
Nigeria is just poor.
Anyhow.
Proper money laundering, right?
Organized.
You need to organize money laundering. It's fast cash moving business.
Yep.
So you need a business that you
That
do
is
every
making
day.
a day money.
They move.
Maybe like you're selling
Cash.
food.
So
Cash,
it
cash,
allows
cash,
you to
cash.
inflate whatever is coming in, so that you can register and claim.
A lot of the she didn't know invite me now.
I mean,
Say,
invite
I noticed.
consultancy. I'm open.
Consultancy, no, why not? What they call it? Some clubs, you're popping bottles, you're doing rosé. The club that night
Yep.
itself
Yep.
probably gave out half of those top drinks
Yep.
for free.
Yep.
You don't know anything.
But still
No,
earning
not you,
money.
Like you don't know anything.
The club
It's
is
just
giving
done.
free drinks.
So clubs are also a very good way to clean
Baba
money.
is one of the best
what?
ways to
To
clean
clean
money to them.
Because if you're a bottle of Casamigos costs like 130k retail price, you are selling it at 500, 600k, right? So if you want to
600
clean
plus.
money, right? If you want to clean money, you can say you sold. If you sold 3 in a night, you can say you sold 10. Who's going to investigate you?
Mad.
That's Casamigos, not
So-
Azu.
Okay, so basically, so you guys do not agree that this fraud conversation has impacted like the economy? Definitely not.
No.
But now talk
No.
about it in the context of music. Let's go to that
So
music conversation.
no. Let me. The first part, which is going to take the music part, is going to take us to Ayo Maff. So I think a lot of people, in the context of profiling, yes, fraud has helped. It has, but I think a lot of people that are also using fraud
You
for
think
profiling.
fraud has affected the economy?
No. What I'm saying is, in terms of profiling, fraud culture has definitely influenced profiling, but it's
Yeah.
also influenced profiling from the perception of a stupid person.
What does that mean?
Thank you.
The unenlightened.
Anybody that wants to have problems with you will have problems with you. Do you understand? They know you are not a Yahoo boy. SARS knows that you are not a Yahoo boy. They just want to collect
they know.
money
I was
from
going
you.
to move to law
They know.
enforcement.
Do you understand? They know that you are probably a tech bro.
Do they know what tech bros
Melody.
are?
Let me
I
tell you.
lied.
Let me tell you what I got arrested for in 2011.
Somebody saw your body and called you a tech bro.
Fuck you.
With this
You
your
are
head.
going to hell.
With this your skonto.
You are going to hell.
Heaven it is for you.
I've never met a
You are
Yahoo
going
boy.
to
that line.
I've never met a Yahoo boy with his head.
That's not even what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
Wait. Then you've not met the
The
ones that
richest
have the
ones.
real money.
Actually.
Yeah.
The dumb papa.
Those real estate bros, this is their haircut. In short, bro, I'm not even messing with you. This is their outfit. The only thing is your silver chain
It's
is
fake.
No, they wear gold.
Bro, relax. Their own will be 72 billion carat gold.
No, guys,
No.
Big
Probably
pendants.
on that same thing stature, but 62 trillion carat gold that they try to force together in one to make this
First is first.
thing.
This cannot be anything more than 5 or 6 cars. It's too small.
Whatever it is, bro, they will shall find a way because they have money.
Yeah, to show you.
What are we discussing here?
Anyway, so back to my point, which is a lot of they know that you're not, but they just want. I got arrested in 2011 for having Yahoo Messenger on my phone. Do you understand? So it's not like they don't know.
They don't
No,
know.
but
they
you're
know
messaging
Melody.
Yahoo boys.
Melody, they know.
Do you? I'm sorry to sound this way, but do you know how many unexposed,
Uneducated,
illiterate,
I agree.
lack of
In law
I agree,
enforcement.
but-
are in law enforcement
But
space?
Melody.
Because you are.
Melody, if they want to arrest Yahoo boys, they can go to clubs.
Somebody packed me and was searching my bag, and he was saying that Madam, sorry, I be stop and search. And he opened my bag and he did not see anything.
First is first, you
He
should
saw-
never allow them to stop and search you again.
I
If there's
think
no
that
woman
he's
in
allowed to
sight,
stop her.
if there's no woman in sight, never allow
He was
that
stopping
again.
and search. Do you know this man literally opened my bag and he was pointing out my clothes?
No,
I'm like, can you please tell me what
no,
you're
no,
looking
no.
for
If there is
precisely?
no woman in sight, never allow that again.
No.
It's your,
He said-
it's
he
your
said-
right.
he said they
Bro,
got a- they got
so
a
your
briefing
right
and
is
they
different
waiting.
from your safe.
My brother, anytime I meet FRSC these days on
Motolani-
state roads, bro,
Motolani-
anytime I meet, they know these things, bro. They are banking on your
FRSC
ignorance,
is not police.
bro.
I don't know FRSC to wield guns, but I want to just
I hear you on that.
speak on, bro,
Safety.
for this situation,
Safety.
your safety.
I hear you.
I've had
You
these
can't argue
guys.
with those men, no. Are
Bro,
you joking?
Me, I argue with them.
That's you are a man now. Me as a babe.
Baba,
First and foremost, you're
I
asking
give
me.
you Ades
hear
Cruz.
you.
Madam,
I give you Ades Cruz. On
now
my
you-
way here today. No, to make this podcast. In between, I guys make sure say I transfer 4K.
To policeman.
Yeah.
First of
Ain't
all,
no
the
day
thing,
hidden.
I don't see
I'm
no you
not
get
tryna-
this car. The stuff from just ridiculous. My guy,
The ones that I like are the
leave.
ones that don't even stress you. Baba, give us.
Baba, how far?
As the,
I like
Baba, how
as, the,
far?
as the economy has gotten bad now, most of the time they don't say madam. I beg.
You look very fine.
Smile.
Which area?
In Lekki.
Lucky here now.
You say what?
Are they still doing hustling?
Bro, I don't know the area you are, but I'm also in this vicinity.
But they be begging more these days. But I understand
Anyway,
the economy.
back to this
Ouch.
conversation of like fraud, right? I think they do. They just try to take advantage of people. That's one. Two, I don't think if you understand economics, like Quincy is saying, like on a granular level,
Like, what's the connection?
it's very silly because the things that determine economy, you are even a very, very tiny speck of the conversation. Because what do you have to do with exports? What do you have to do with National Reserve? What do you have to do with exchange? I mean, you are a one part of exchange rates, so it's really not your business. Does that make
Yes.
sense? So you are not really. A lot of people are also saying that that's why club culture is very expensive in Lagos. I don't even.
Fraud?
No, I don't think so.
I know. Are they saying fraud is the reason club culture is expensive?
Club culture is expensive, like because fraud funds the lifestyles
of the people that are going to spend money.
Yeah.
I will see why.
I can see the point.
I
I can see the
connection.
point, but it's a monolith. It's a monolithic perspective because a lot of people go to clubs to buy drinks that are not really that.
Yes,
Give me a
I agree.
second. Now, and also
What's the percentage?
part of the reason why drinks are expensive in clubs is because one, you are coming to clubs on the island. Lagos is a cosmopolitan city. VI and Lekki are the heart of social conversations in Afrobeats. It only makes sense in any country that you are in the world. The cosmopolitan cities, the drinks in the clubs are always very fucking expensive.
I hear you.
No, so
But I also
Yeah.
think that Nigeria as a country generally, we are too poor to be pricing our drinks that way.
Melody,
Please.
you might be.
I am.
You are not poor in Jesus' name.
Amen. But
Motolani, it's cap. That analysis with
Me too, I don't
English
agree.
is cap.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Every club is trying to not give you and I a table,
I agree.
right?
Until
Knowing that if
You are not a
me,
baller.
you, and Melody come, we buy one bottle of Chivas,
Max too.
right? We buy two.
don't ever look at my
Say it's
shoe
too
and
much.
be like, what a broke girl.
No, they won't. This looks
It
very
looks
expensive. Either way, point is, we buy two bottles. That's not what they want on their table.
I promise you.
No caskets.
Do you understand?
Sorry,
Why?
man.
Bro, but who are the niggas buying? Baba, don't lie
I'm not
to
saying-
yourself.
I'm not saying fraud culture is not a part of it. But
It's
I'm
not
saying,
a part of it. It is the driving force.
I don't think so.
Baba, stop
club
him
culture.
now. What are you saying?
Tony club
What
culture.
are you saying?
for real?
If you want to know the amount of Yahoo boys in Lagos, right, on a very
you
hot
joking?
night, solid night, Baba, turn glass.
Tony, this drink you're pouring for Quincy, I don't approve of it. Oh.
Bro, if you want to, Melody, behave yourself.
Melody, say it again.
I don't approve of it.
This drink that I'm doing, what?
Pouring for Quincy.
You don't
Pour
approve
it.
of it.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I don't mean like
It's
pouring.
not for Melody.
Black women need to allow black men to live their life.
Thank you, sir.
What's stopping you people?
Pouring the drink and also discussing that. Kill no shit, boy.
But
Say you let me land with
yes,
club
please
culture.
Do. Please do.
All these people are selling out based on club boys.
Oh, Melody
If
brought
the
our
tech
drink
bros,
this time.
bro, if the tech bros go to club, right, or the bank
The tech bro
bros
be spending.
go to club,
Bank
and the DJs go to club,
I hear
they
you.
do go to clubs,
I hear you.
right? They buy what they buy. They're not buying a bottle of Ace of Spades to throw or to pour
To
and
pour
watch
their
hand
wristwatch.
and pour and wristwatch.
I think I agree on that because even if banker tech bro that just engage in a high price buyout,
They're not doing
they
that.
probably buy like one casket.
Oh yeah.
If you are not drunk by the end of that one casket, they go out.
How many bankers are buying one casket?
No,
I say tech bro that just engaged in a high price buyout or that just raised because
Yeah.
Nigerian tech bros
Be raising.
are moving fucking mad in clubs.
Yes.
They be
but
raising.
No.
Nigerian, they be
I'm
raising
sorry.
a lot.
I'm sorry, sir.
They be raising fund for nothing.
No.
Quincy.
Wait. Baba,
Quincy.
not the way you want to tell me.
Quincy, Nigerian tech bros be fucking cashing out, not just in Nigeria, but in East Africa.
Melody, please listen to this. There are probably 7,500 tech companies, right? 20 of them are moving serious money in terms of legitimately, obviously, right, from their ideas and getting funding and all of that stuff. And then maybe another like 50% of that amount they spend for club. How many of them spend? Bros, that money no day. Kindly behave.
Quincy,
What are we discussing?
Let me break something down to you
No,
first. Give me a
please, you
second.
can't.
Wait.
I no agree.
Wait.
Listen.
Let me break something down to you first. We're digressing. I need us to come back on point. But before we come back on point, out of every 10 startups that raise Series A funds, only one of them is okay. It is a fact. Only one of them is going to succeed.
That's
And
not a fact.
it's a fact. You can research it.
Where is your
It's
statistics?
You
not
can
a
research
fact.
it.
It's
It's a
statistics.
It's
I'm
a
listening.
fact. Out of every 10 startups
Yes.
that raise funds,
Yes.
only one of them is going to get to a point of becoming one, a unicorn, or engages in a high price buyout.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Statistically.
Now, the problem is the thing with Nigeria is it's a hotbed for investment because right now in the world is flush with new money, and every person that has access to new money wants to turn it into generational wealth, and because of that, there's a lot more money flying around and people are looking to invest in every fucking new idea because nobody has a crystal ball. It's just like investing in artists. You just don't know what is going to go. That's why if you're packaged very well, you have the right I know I've been told of two guys. Shout out to my lawyer that told me about that. A guy that has raised funds twice.
For which company?
I don't want
No,
to
don't
tell
mention
you.
the company.
I
Like,
don't
what's
want to
the,
tell you
like?
about
Why is he
it.
raising it twice?
One was a health company that raised about 1.5
What did
million.
he go on to do what he was supposed to do with the money?
Nothing, bro. Not a
then he
single fucking thing.
Then he went again.
Yes. And raised another 2.2. Not a single fucking thing in the world, bro.
Grandma Ishani.
You understand? So, but the good thing is, do you know what? I kind of respect the hustle as well.
Of course.
I do.
I rate
Because,
it.
do you get?
I rate it.
I respect, maybe not racist, but I respect it.
Yeah, I even rate it.
Because a lot of thought goes into it. A lot of networking goes into it.
But you know you're not even dumb.
Do you understand? You are not a dumb nigga. Do you understand? But the problem is the long-term effects. Because if you look at the amount of tech companies that are in cohorts per year, between 2021 and now, African cohorts in like the big ones have reduced significantly.
Yeah.
The amount of money. Shout out to TC Daily that informs me on these things. Tech About Daily newsletter.
Me too,
You
yes,
subscribe.
me too.
Oh, you read Tech About Daily. You are a G.
Wait, can I?
No, just let me finish. Now, so you look at the amount of money. The amount of money is increasing in terms of investment that's coming into the African space, but the amount of companies that are getting, smaller companies that are getting a look in, I don't think is increasing as it was between 2018 and 2022.
Yeah.
Like it's a not that I don't think it's not, because a lot more companies are not doing what they said they
They'll
would
do
use
with
the
the
money to
money.
do.
What in Don
There was
Jazzy?
a company that I don't want to mention. Shout out to Tech Cabal again. They do a lot of expose on the Nigerian tech space. There was a CEO that was paying himself
Why you not say
600,000
the
in a
company when
month.
it's already out there on social
What?
media?
I don't want
I don't
to say
understand.
anything. They just come and sue our podcast.
It's true, allegedly. They not even say that company, like the company pack up, they not launch any
They
product.
not launch any product
And you're buying your
No,
self
no,
salary.
no.
They, say they even took their they took
on
their,
some FTX shit.
No, Tolani. They took
It's
the,
even worse than FTX.
wait. They took the best performing staff on trips to Dubai. So as your best performing staff, what were you best performing on? Tell the products. So what did you perform on? What's the KPI? Any products were your best performing end of the year bonus.
So
Bonus for what?
when the CEO was not tired, paid the original product could work more.
What for
Or
share?
move it to another
Money
another
what?
entity.
What did you
You
say, what?
understand? So, bro, like if you go to Kenyan clubs and you see Nigerian startup boys,
Are you
you
joking?
are going to run out.
Are you joking?
It's a fact.
Are you joking? They are
It's a
balling.
fact. They are balling out.
May I say this?
Please.
The Kenyan club is not 7th rated club in Lekki.
I'm talking about money, bro.
You're not listening to me.
You are not listening to me.
Oga, I they tell you, maybe na pidgin go feed do am. I they tell you of where one human being, they do 20-something million naira for one club, one night. People, bro, you see that, what's that thing? You see that folk tale? Say people, they tell them, say, close the club or shut down the bar.
Alone.
Bro, do you know what it means to shut down a popular, strong club? A top-ranking club in Nigeria, not in Lagos, in Nigeria. Niggas are saying shut it down.
What do you mean by shut it down?
How
No,
much
they do
is
shut
your bar?
Because at this point, the
These
people don't care if you come to the club anymore.
Melody. These niggas have drinks. A proper functioning club have drinks worth almost hundreds of millions of naira.
Based on how much you're pricing it.
But let's not forget that most of some of these guys buy on credit, sha. 'Cause
No.
Normal
Melody.
level.
No,
They buy on credit.
No, they buy on
Yeah,
credit.
but these niggas also don't want to even buy on credit anymore.
Anyways,
It's
sha,
direct transfer.
Let's talk
You
about-
collect and no. They send it to you in BTC.
let's talk
Yeah.
about this fraud conversation in the music space.
So
Let's
before
move there.
thank you very much for bringing us back.
Wait first.
Nah.
No,
Nah.
let's not let's not no. Let's not rigmarole. Let's not
Let's
rigmarole.
go. No verse.
So back to this conversation in the music industry. Shout out to Ayo Maff, the OG AO22. He wrote an article in
Shout out to AO22.
2018 about, I think it was after
Sorry,
someone.
Tolani, I need to fact check something. What you said. So what Tolani said before about the 1 in 40 is actually 1 in 10 is actually correct. According to Angel List data.
Why are you fact checking?
Shut
Melody,
up.
I'm an
A
award-winning
venture-
journalist.
Of your pocket. A venture-backed seed stage start. Okay, let me read what facts. According to Angel List data, a venture-backed seed stage startup has an estimated 1 in 40 shots or 2.5% chance of becoming a unicorn today.
It's a fact.
So continue.
Now, what were we talking about?
You're talking about Ayomide Tayo, the OG.
Yeah, Ayo Maff wrote an article in 2018 after people were accusing Nice after I released
Living
Living
Things.
Things. Oh wow, culture baby. Did Living
Ayo
Things,
Maff.
and people were accusing him of like singing about Yahoo and glorifying Yahoo and everything. Throughout the history of time, shout out to that article as well. Underworld money has always funded entertainment industries.
Underworld money.
It's the truth. It's not my fault. I didn't make the rules.
Globally.
Globally. Allegedly, Frank Sinatra was funded by drug money and cartel money. Allegedly.
Come on. Bro, you get why I no one enter that convo.
No, I'm going to enter the Congo. Right? His patrons were allegedly men of the underworld. It's not a new thing. Like all your favorite Nigerian superstars, Melody, all your favorite Nigerian pop stars performed for corrupt men and drug dealers.
Drug dealers.
Yes. All of them hailed drug dealers and 419, quote and unquote,
You can't
in their
say
songs.
all.
Not
You can't
all.
say all.
Maybe not
You
all.
can't say
Tolani,
all.
don't even know who my
Tolani
fave is.
wrong. You can't say all.
Okay, let me say
Some.
the biggest.
My fave is Choma Jesus. How about that?
Okay, so the biggest
What's
one.
up with
Tolani,
that?
So rephrase that. The biggest ones.
The biggest ones, the biggest pop stars.
Or some of the
that
biggest
era.
pop stars.
The biggest pop
In
stars. of
Nigeria.
that era, yes.
So you're Motolani waits now. You are saying that David
I said of the old era.
wait now. Of
Okay,
which era?
Tolani, you didn't add
The
that
old
one.
era
You
is
didn't say
what
old
I'm
era.
talking
You
You
did
didn't
say old era.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
I
talking
started to
about-
mention Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Rema. Cause yeah, it's big four
Do
now.
you think they performed for all clean men?
Who?
Do you think all of them have performed for clean people?
Do you factually have it that they performed for?
I don't. I'm asking you, do you think that's what it is?
And
I'm not even begrudging them for it because they are calling me to come and collect money. I don't need to understand where you are getting your money.
Is it not just to sing?
It's to collect my money.
I
You
sing
understand?
the same song.
The reality is the reality. All right? What I'm saying is all your favorite Nigerian stars
All.
from the 80s, all the favorite biggest pop stars
From
from
the
the
80s.
80s,
That's giving
the
context.
90s were singing about like
All.
Go and listen to Shina Peters.
Which one is all?
Brother.
Onyeka Owenu they sing for drug baron too. Sorry, the late.
Let's not talk. Let's not go into details of this conversation.
Well, you have.
I don't want
Wait,
to.
do you have
So
that?
let's just use some.
Let's
Let's use some.
Can we use most or some
Okay, so now let's use
and
most.
not all?
Tolani, let's use most.
Wouldn't it be all? Come
I
on,
agree,
bro.
Tolani, I agree. Let's not use all. Let's use some. Most. For context. Some.
All. Miami, let's go. I love you.
Fuck that. All your niggas, all your legends and your faves have either hailed or benefited from dirty money.
Wait.
Fuck
Who is
that
your
shit.
legend? Melody,
What are
who
you
is your
saying?
legend? Melody, who is your
My
legend?
legend, you know my legend is not on that, please. Let's not do
Who
that.
is your
Melody,
legend?
your legend went to go and perform in India and collected $1 million and collected the pay in equity. Are you
Rema.
playing?
So
Is that Rema? Is your
No,
legend Rema?
I can,
Don't be
I'm
playing
sorry.
with me,
Wait,
nigga.
I'm sorry, wait. I feel very insulted
Is
right
your
now.
legend Rema?
Who's my legend? I want to
Beyonce.
get- Okay, because don't ever get it twisted.
Oh, Beyonce.
That's my
Your
that's- don't
legend
do
did
that.
a song in Afrobeats and the place where she released the music was not
That's
available
all
in
you keep
Africa.
shouting every day.
Are you playing me?
That's all you keep shouting every day. She released Afro. She released African
What's all
Giant.
wrong
African,
now,
African
my bro?
What's that about?
Best
Lion King.
And she did not put it on NTA.
The gift.
Atigbo.
Lion King, the gift.
And she did
Yeah.
not play it on NTA. Atigbo. Can we move on? She did not play it on AIT. Atigbo.
Now, let's go back to this
90%
conversation.
cast African artist.
Guys,
It's
let's
okay.
not fly the
segue.
corner.
Let's go back.
Now, so all I'm standing on it.
It's
All
okay,
of
yeah,
them have
stand
either
on it.
benefited or hailed or performed for dirty
Corrupt
money.
people.
Do you understand? It's what it is. I don't blame them for it.
It's just
where
what
the
it
money
is.
is.
Okay.
Right. And then another part of the conversation. I wrote an article. So I've written several articles on this thing, and I wrote an article in 2018 or 2019 where I was talking about the fact that the person that can spend money, like there's so much talent in Nigerian music. It's a saturation. Do you understand? And everybody has somebody that's willing to spend money on them. But the person that's willing to spend the average money that can blow an artist, it's not going to be clean money.
Absolutely.
Because music money is not certain.
My bro.
Do you understand? It's
Absolutely.
incredible risk.
Absolutely.
No, but
You
there
have
are-
to
no,
be
but there are
pulling
people that
out
have
of-
clean money that can
No,
invest
I
in
agree, but I'm
music.
saying the majority.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
cannot say
The
that.
Clean
majority.
money will not.
Please don't
Clean
say
money
that.
can. No,
I didn't say clean money can't. I said clean money will not.
There are clean people.
No,
that
no.
people-
No.
no.
Quincy.
Wait now. I know what I'm telling you, bro.
Quincy.
What is it? Wait.
There's a lot of
Wait,
people
let me ask
that
you a
are
question.
making money.
Currently
Why do you
in the
make all these
industry,
statements
hold
without
on,
statistics?
hold on. Currently in the industry, what's the average fund to take average cost to take an unknown artist to a visible status?
200 million naira at least.
What are we discussing? Which average Nigerian clean money will drop 200 million
On
risk.
for you
Tolani,
That's
on
not
risk?
That's an exaggeration.
Not really, no.
That's an exaggeration.
You know how much $200 million is?
Did you say
200
dollars
million
or
naira.
naira?
200 million naira. Do you know how much 200
Tolani,
million
that's a
naira?
lot.
Let me
No,
give
that's
you.
too
Let me
much.
give you in dollars.
You
I'm
can do
coming.
that with less.
I'm
You
coming.
can do that with less.
I'm
than.
coming
Let's not be
now. I'm
exaggerating.
coming.
Please.
200.
Million
I'm coming.
to promote one artist. You can do it. You can do it with
Okay,
less than.
50 million. Take
And
50 million
100 million.
to do one record.
Brother.
50 million.
Brother.
Wait now.
Brother. 50 million ain't gonna do shit for you.
Wait now.
Yeah, it was
Shebi,
scratch. It
I
won't
want
do
to
enough. But
play
100
on
can do
melodies.
something.
Melody.
Wait now, bro.
How much is $100 million?
Listen.
How much is $100 million naira in dollars?
Why are we using dollars? Are we?
No,
Why we not
because
using
dollars
dollars?
is where a lot of people
Dollars is
are
what
getting
governs the
advanced.
expense.
Well, yes. I get
Even
that.
your blogs, your
Melody, $25,000 is about 35. It's about 50 million naira.
Bro,
35
your
what?
Nigeria.
$25,000 is almost 50 million
over
naira.
50 million.
No, it's not over.
It's not over.
It's not getting. It might not get you shit.
$1,000.
Dude,
It's not
your
over.
Nigerian bloggers are pegging their fee to USD.
Yes.
Your Nigerian bloggers. Tell me why a bloody freaking blogger.
Don't mention their name.
But you're not allowed
Tell
to.
me why
you're
a
not allowed
bloody
to in
freaking
Nigeria
blogger is charging
dollars.
They are charging it.
450K
They
for
are
a
charging
post.
it.
Report them.
You can't
Report them to whom?
It's not allowed.
because
A
they are
blogger.
hustling their money. If you don't want to pay, fuck off.
Simple.
I feel like also at Nigerians, we need to cultivate the culture of not turning our face the other way when we see something going wrong.
Melody,
And have
So what
the
am I
culture.
supposed to do?
Report.
Call out this blog. Call out that blog.
How many blogs am I calling out? Could I call out my employer?
Lucy.
Oga.
A fool. A fool.
I'm just petty.
Blogger day. He say
Okay, so-
for one post, he say you go pay hypothetically, 200K, right? One post. What is one? Wait, now,
Quincy, hold that thought, we're going on break.
strategically, what is one post going to do for you as an artist trying to promote music?
Hold that thought. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on Zero Conditions podcast. The conversation is getting hotter. Melody is still wearing pink skirts. Dressed in Nigeria style, wearing hotel shoes. Quincy is wearing designer clothes.
What's the full Quincy Chivas for Jack Bonromo? What's the motto?
Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is still going on. Whatever you miss, you can catch it on Mondays when it comes out on YouTube and Apple Podcast, Spotify, Boomplay, Audio Mac, anywhere you get your podcast.
8 a.m. sharp.
Anywhere.
What's the drop?
8 a.m. sharp. Shout out to Juwon for that
Sharp
show.
and on
Shout out to
time.
Melody for piling the pressure on Juwon's life. And
Someone
threatening
even
his
commented
life.
on YouTube that shout out to Melody for President you want to drop by 8. I didn't know I needed it by 8 on the dot.
Yeah. Shout out to Joel for that. And this episode was still brought to you by Chivas Regal and Mr. Quincy Jones.
He's in the
Still hanging
building.
with us.
I'm Motsi.
And this episode is still on Pop Central Channel 189 on DSTV. See you soon. Quincy.
Yeah, address me.
Where was I?
You were talking about
No, don't worry. We have missed.
Either way.
No, he was talking about the 100 million conversation and artists and him mentioning
100 million might do something.
it will do something to
Man,
man.
Melody, do you work in this our space?
Funny
Respectfully,
story.
no.
Funny story. She's one of the. No. I'm willing to say
Let's not
this.
do this. Let's not.
Actual.
No.
No. You know, say
Don't-
people just they award themselves gatekeepers, right?
She's an actual gatekeeper.
Now, actual gatekeeper where you not fit jump her fence.
How?
Yeah, nigga.
That makes no sense.
You are that powerful, my nigga?
I'm not. Like, what the
Get out,
fuck am
bro.
I? Stop
Get out,
it.
bro.
Let's not do that.
Get out, bro.
Please. Who
Where do
know
you
me?
work? Where do you work?
Stop it. Let's not do that.
No lie, no lie.
Shebi, you say I should
oh,
not
God.
talk.
Okay, it's okay.
Shout out to the brand.
Where do you
Let's
work?
not zero in on
Shout out
that.
to the brand.
Brand
you
that's
work.
not paying us
How
money.
about that?
It's okay. It's okay.
How about that?
You guys, I'm begging you.
Oh, we're here.
It's okay. Let's
Oh,
leave it.
okay.
So let's get back to this.
Let's
fraud
get back.
conversation.
Let's get back.
So, fraud money has always powered entertainment
Yeah.
in any capacity, from
Yeah.
recording to blowing the artist to perform, especially
Everywhere in the
performance.
world.
Everywhere in the world.
In the world.
Glorification of it.
So the thank you, which takes me to Ayo Maff.
Let's go there.
Shout out to
Let's
Ayo
not be
Maff.
going
Someone, when Ayo Maff posted, Monday we go to school, I'm a love allowed. Tuesday we go to school, Igbo don't finish. Do you understand? Someone was saying like immorality is powering Nigeria.
Like he mentioned something about making money.
Yeah, the
Man.
person was now saying about like fraud music is starting to take over Nigerian music and we don't know what to do, something. And my heart was heavy with
Why?
thoughts. Because 3 points. 1, I don't like hypocrisy. 2, I don't like lack of reality. Like people not understanding reality. And then 3, people not understanding the business of music. Quincy, ori mi pe, won't feel it. That was Mr. Uche behind. Thank you for joining us. So the number 1 is your reality is not my reality. You need to understand what the reality of inner city Nigeria is. When I say inner city, I mean people that are actually going through it. Those
I want to
people,
pull up that lyrics.
what are their parents? What's their background like?
Monday, I lost school. I'm off Igbo.
Give me a second. What their parents are like? What's their background like? What do their older brothers do?
Are you fine Igbo in secondary
Give me a
school?
second. Yes.
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 Yes. That's actually the list of your worries.
Like it's not even.
It's the list of
the
your worries.
points to be addressed.
It's the list of
This
your worries.
is norm. Even
You
while.
guys, let's not exaggerate.
Melody is the list of your
Okay,
worries.
stop this now. What are you
You
talking?
guys-
Wait,
Melody.
I'll give you.
the
Wait,
list of your worries.
May I give reference?
Are you
Let me give
saying-
reference, please.
Let's narrow this thing down with facts. How
Melody,
old are you?
I did say-
How old is a typical SS1 student?
14 years old.
Are you smoking Igbo at 40?
Guy, what are you saying?
Oh, we did live TV.
Melody, what are you saying?
I can't be.
Let me tell you a story. Shout out to my mom. My mom retired as a teacher. Shout out to my mom. Still in Lagos, watching live at home now. She was, they caught a boy in SS2 at the time. Came to school with weed. Not just weed, came to school with codeine, came to school with Refnol.
As in,
SS2 at 15 years old. He was 14 going on 15. Now, they called his mother to the principal's office. His mother was swearing, I'm going to sue this school. His mother was one of these high caliber women in society. This was Ekiti State, by the way. My mom retired from Ekiti State. And there's no way my son is doing this. He's a son of a pastor or something. And so they called the boy. He was in SS2 by this time. Make no mistake. This was private school, though. A boy that grew up in housing estates, flat to flat, quote and unquote, didn't seem to be exposed. And they said, my mom said the boy was looking down like this. And his mother was raking. Tell them that you were not doing this, sir. Mommy, I'm so sorry. I've been smoking weed since GSS2.
I don't know what you're itching.
This is a fact. Now, imagine
in Nigeria. Sorry, sir. Primary 6. Some schools, then they smoke Igbo from primary 6.
Quincy, hold that thought. And we're back. Continue the conversation. It's getting hotter. Quincy, continue. Moneyed. This episode was brought to you by Chivas.
I love him. Some kids have been smoking weed since primary 6.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Cult activity.
Yes.
They happen in primary school.
Yes. No.
Are you not in tune with what's going on in Nigeria?
This is the culture.
No. Perceptively.
Melody, when we say inner city, it's not your reality. You are omoboti.
I'm not. Hey.
No.
From the trenches.
No, Melody. When I say,
you guys have to remix me.
That's a lot of trench in your outfit.
Comparatively,
That's a lot of trench in your.
You are omoboti. Me, comparatively, even though I wasn't born rich, I'm omoboti comparatively.
Let me tell you guys keep mixing.
Melody, don't miss the word.
Melody, it's not the same. Fuck.
Melody, don't miss the concept.
I wasn't even born with a spoon.
Melody.
Yeah, because you were using fork and knife. How about that?
Melody, Quincy caught you there, my nigga.
I swear.
You are fucked up.
I swear. There's no comeback. Let's just leave it.
Mans was using fork and knife.
No.
There was no spoon was too shabby.
So posh, nigga. This nigga was posh.
But yeah, I
Now,
find it.
Just like when I say inner city, Melody, you are not inner city.
Igbo.
You are not inner city, Quincy.
You say?
You are not inner city.
No, but you see, this is
secondary
it.
school.
There are different people.
Just let
Bro,
me.
Let
me begin.
Land.
No, not
Land,
inner
sir.
city. So
Inner
when we are talking about inner city,
Is that
we're
like
talking about,
Ajegunle?
I don't want to mention places.
Okay, cool, fine.
I'm just talking about when you know inner city. Go and research
What
what.
is
it
inner-
There's one
Okay,
place
cool.
I want to even mention,
Mention
but
it.
my body are no fit.
is. No mention them. Now,
Okay,
when
cool,
I say
fine.
inner city, I mean like where the shit be going down. You understand? Where the parents, I don't know if you mentioned, I don't know if you've heard the song. Mama go da, iyare go gogoro, omo go da, edele o feshu labule. Do you know that song?
That's old now.
Oh, you know that's reality. That song was made from reality. Babangbowo garage, Yanta gogoro, Omongbowo town. Do you understand?
What's the whole town?
Owo town
Town
means
is,
they collect street.
Enforcer on the
Conductor.
Enforcer on the streets.
No,
Enforcer.
conductor, okay.
Enforcer.
See now, see what you with the
Butter.
Don't worry. But what is that they call them? Boys where they collect money for road.
Okay, I get them now. Okay.
You understand?
Area boys.
Do you understand? These songs were made from reality. Now imagine who are the heroes of these boys? Their heroes are Yahoo boys. They are political thugs. What do you think the life now? They come from poverty. Do you understand? What do you think they think is their way out? Do you think it's by doing law and go and start practicing under Bola Ige?
I don't know.
Nah, nigga. Their idea of normal is fucked.
So you are categorically telling me that we have teenagers that are in secondary school and primary school.
Younger than teenagers that are doing drugs, and not
Who
just
is
in Nigeria.
selling it to them? Because even to me,
is
Melody,
not
you don't
even
understand how
about
easy it is to
drugs.
buy drugs
it's
in this
not.
country.
Because I don't even think they don't. Let me not talk. Because they won't even
Melody,
sell
please stop
shit.
it.
Okay, cool.
You need to stop this shit.
How the access to drugs
What do
in
you
Nigeria?
mean? Okay, when you people say access, are you saying that you can walk on like you're walking on the road?
Melody,
and you
I'm
see
walking
drugs?
to an event in Lagos. I'm getting.
You keep saying that I have never seen drugs at an event in Lagos.
You know, you
Because
don't
you
go
are
out.
You are
I go out. What do you mean I don't go out?
Even when you go,
Don't we go out together?
Oi.
Let Quincy knock you.
Even when you are not the customer, the best, if I was to sell, from my experience of observation, the best I would try to sell to you is ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Because you are a babe.
Ecstasy.
That's the best. You are not going to buy the loud, no, they don't sell colos on road.
How much they do? It depends on where you go
They
to.
don't offer colos.
It depends on where you go to. It depends on where you go to, brother.
Either way,
Ecstasy.
bro,
So wait,
I step in everywhere. I don't smoke weed.
You guys, wait, what kind
I
of...
step in everywhere.
Bro, they are
every
offering
single
it.
time, everywhere I go, every
From
night,
the moment I park.
you will hear, is either you hear, bros, I hail.
So what strain is
Idea.
ecstasy? What
What?
strain is ecstasy?
It's not a strain, it's a drug.
That one, drug.
It's a drug. I think it contains benzodiazepine. Benzodiazepine.
No, you're not
is-
smoking that one.
You're not smoking.
No.
It's
like a
it's
medication.
a
You
tablet.
take it like a
Whatever,
medication
but I've never seen them
tablet.
selling. I cannot lie. I cannot lie.
Melody,
I've never seen them selling.
don't
Can
go
you
there,
agree
that's why.
Can you agree that you're sheltered?
Let's not do that.
Hidden. I
I'm
don't
not
think
hidden.
sheltered is the word.
Hey, Omo Igboro, stop it, please.
Omo what?
Like
Bro,
I'm not even joking.
the way you said it,
The places
we're
I-
good.
the places I step-
think we're good.
Like saying Omogboro is not even, it's not
Say Omogboro,
holding
say
you.
Omogboro.
No, but you guys, to be very honest, I understand that you say that they sell this, but I've never. I don't want to cap. I've never seen it before.
Well, the events in Lagos, I repeat it again. As I dey park my car.
Wedding.
Yes.
People's weddings. Bro,
Melody,
guys
as they're
watching
hawking
this shit,
naira to you, they want to sell you naira.
Okay, I will ask tomorrow if I go out. Sorry, they say hello. Do you have?
Melody, you know what? You and I need to go out together.
But we go out together.
No, we don't go out together. You dey drive. No, you be in my car and I'll park. From the moment I
as
park,
the man driving the car, as you driving, bro, you said profiling. You don't understand the concept of profiling in Lagos.
Do you think they really give me chewing gum?
Because that's what you look like. See your skirt.
you are wearing pink.
See your
Pink
skirt. Not
and
be
grey
up in-
shoes.
Sorry. Not be chewing gum skirt be this. You see a Rasta, you go sell Amigo if you are a marketer.
Let's be honest.
No! What does she look like? She looks like chewing gum.
Posh.
She looks like
Okay,
those other
Turkey.
brands.
okay, I think I understand.
You
Okay,
know?
I think I get what
fried
you guys are
chicken
trying to
and
say.
chips. They'll sell it to you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
I
bro.
think I get what you're trying to say.
Okay, so back to this Ayo Maff
Maff.
conversation.
Somehow I look the
That's-
way I look.
Regardless of how expensive
Somehow I
it is.
look like
Even
loud.
though you are wearing Air Force.
Somehow I look like loud. I don't know why they always do that. They say, bro, it's loud.
Bro,
They
the
hear.
bro,
And I have to
exactly.
tell them
That I don't
bro,
smoke,
I don't
nigga.
smoke weed, bro. I'm sorry. I don't smoke weed. Is it?
believe
See, they start with, right?
Yep.
It's you, but
Don't
not
look
be
back.
you.
Yep.
They're getting your attention. Then
If
they will
it's your
now
thing.
overhail you better than the
Brother,
car
loud
you
wow.
drove in.
Loud wow.
Ah, Egbon.
Loud
You know,
wow.
Shele. No. Make a sell to you. Bros, you know, Shele. Well, loud there.
Yeah.
You know,
Ecstasy
Shele.
wow.
Loud there. Then when you say, bro, this is real life to me, I say, oh, no, I mean, Fagbo. That means I don't smoke weed. Then they will now list the other amenities.
Things.
No, amenities
That
to
you
help
might
reach that point
be
that
interested
you
in.
might engage in.
But I think it's actually highly responsible for you to be selling drugs to a teenager.
Do you think they give a shit?
Like, so that means that we don't hold ourselves to any standard as a
This
human
is
being.
fucking Nigeria. Niggas are trying to survive, bruh.
No.
The day you realize that people are making 1K
It's so
profit
wrong.
from selling loud.
To a teenager, like,
Teenager.
Melody, you don't understand what this means. If you are selling a pack of Nestle water, because I know this because I just bought a pack like on retail. You sell it for 3,001 retail price.
can
You are
say
selling
Nestle?
it as, if you buy it on wholesale, you are selling at Nestle. Is it not Nestle?
Yeah.
yeah.
3,001. Like, but you want to sell it at retail price, you are selling it at 3,008. That's 700 profit for 20 bottles. Now, for small loud, you are making 1,000, 2,000 profit. Do you know what that is?
Pasta.
No. Not you. Oh. That's your personal
That's
profit.
your purchase for one small thing.
God.
The bros where you buy, you collect from in bulk day. Then the bros where gets the importer.
Well, we surely cannot be
connect.
selling to children.
Man, we shouldn't.
Shouldn't be
We
selling to
shouldn't.
children.
But the reality of the matter is, Nigeria is a decadent society where the definition of morality is so skewed,
Is lost.
is so fucked, that the reality. So you that you're on Twitter talking about why the fuck is Ayo Maff singing Monday, you are fucking ignorant.
No, but are you saying people should not ask questions?
You are not asking questions. You are not seeking understanding. It's what I'm telling you, Melody. Do you understand? You are not understanding this boy's reality. This is real life to some people.
I hear that. I feel like sometimes we use our own reality as a yardstick to measure things. But I hear you guys on this weed and drug conversation, because I'm going to tell you guys something that happened to me like when I was in uni. And I told you this story before.
I think so.
Like I was in uni, I think I was in 200 level, and we were a couple of students reading together in the library, and I was like, no, I wasn't in 200, I was like final year. I think I was in final year or so, 300. I think I was in final year, and I was literally there trying to read, and the book was not entering my head. I was like, what am I going to do?
Oh, you told me this story.
I've told you this story before now, that I saw a group of boys, and they were reading, and they were like, oh, they're engineering. So I was telling them that, oh, guys, how are you guys able to read this? And they told me that, that there's this thing that they take. Like, they give me this thing to take.
You're going to keep.
I'll be able to, my brain will open, and I'll be able to memorize everything. And I was like, oh, are you for real? Like, what does this thing do? They're like, oh, just for retentive memory. And I said, okay, please give me one. And they gave me one blue thing.
I don't want to tell you what that blue thing is.
And I took the blue thing. But the good thing about it is that in my family, like, we have like really good relationships. So I called my sister, how far? Me, I'm in library. I just took one blue thing now that they gave me. She said, stand up. My sister was like, stand up. I was
now.
Like, what is now? She's like, slowly stand up. She said, smile at the person that gave it whatever they just gave you now. Smile, stand up immediately. I was like, why? Like, leave now.
Because they're going to, they were about to rape you.
And she's like, you need to leave now. That thing's going to kick in like 2 minutes. I'm like, kick in. She's like, don't react. So I stood up, and one other guy had seen them from afar, and he walked up to me like, hi, don't worry, I know what is going on. Let me just walk with you. I'm like, no, don't walk with me. No, my staff said nobody should walk with me. And she's like, no. And the boy's like, no, don't worry, I know what is going on. I need to walk with you. And
because of that moment.
I got to my hostel. I walked like really quickly to my hostel. I got to the door of my room, and I fell down. And from that day, from that evening to the next morning, I was sleeping like this. My friends literally dragged me to the examination hall. Like, I was in the hall.
Did you pass? Monday we go to school.
And
my love fell out.
as I saw my results and I saw E, I was like, wow.
Yeah, you passed now.
You moved.
I passed with flying colors, actually.
Carry over. Considering the circumstances.
That was my moment of understanding that some of these things, like our realities are not the same. If I didn't have my sister in that moment to tell me what that was.
Shout out to your sister.
Do you understand? I would have never understood what that situation was. So it's like people literally. That's why I said that we also need to hold ourselves to some level
Melody,
of accountability. Like,
why
is somebody, a random person, telling me I want to read you? Are giving me blue something?
It's not.
Let me just
I don't want to say it.
wait.
I don't know what it is.
Of course,
So
you don't know.
I will name names. So some people think that going to W bar is a goal, lifestyle choice, right?
Because now you can
It's
take pictures
the-
and show that you've been there.
it's the-
Why do you think Nigerian
quote-unquote-
babes take pictures with this sign of restaurants in Lagos?
Baba, it's the
that intention
pinnacle.
now?
They want yourself. It's the pinnacle, right?
Monday we go to school.
It's the
and my
pinnacle.
love fell out.
Even down to hookup girls. But I'll come there.
What's on the hookup,
You
girl?
go to,
Quincy Madam.
bro, you do that,
She ignore me.
Oga, you do that.
Can we get that bottle, please?
People's, what's the word? People's W bar is the new African shrine. No offense. The new African shrine is a beautiful place. It holds so much heritage, right?
Shout out to
But
Chivas
there's still
Regal.
some people that misbehave, right? Those people that misbehave, you've not been there to see it or witness it. Skudum, get, skudum, do. It's one keke na pep, one driver or one rider in front of the keke napep, one passenger in front, where space no day for passenger for front. Then behind is 6 niggas.
Gunning for
3
your
people
ass.
rapping another 3 people.
Guys,
That's their Quinlocks.
I hear all this conversation around Ayo
That's their
Maff
W
and
bar.
the music and people talking about it, but my conversation here is it's okay for people to like respect other people's reality, right? There's also a thin line between singing about your reality and glorification of certain things.
Melody.
I'm not saying he was. I'm just saying that generally in music space like Afrobeats, there's even one song that I heard last week. I've not gotten over that song.
Which song is that?
Where they're saying that if they don't what's that thing? If they don't press you, let us know. What's that? What does that mean?
But did you?
I know one
you
work.
See,
If I do,
well,
I
do
say,
you see people best into it on the
like if
streets?
they don't press you, what does that mean? I don't want to do something. Maybe they press me. I don't receive. What's all that?
Quincy, you want to say
Like
something?
what are you promoting to young people? Are you telling them that they should not work? They should go and be
That's
pressing?
an idealistic point of view.
I get that. I'm just saying that there's also glorification of this pressing. Everywhere, press me, press
Melody,
me, press me.
Melody.
Melody, I think that a lot of Nigerians have lost track with actual
Reality. Yeah.
This is the same reason why someone in a political position would say that if an average Nigerian person or young chap finds 8,000 naira, he can change his life.
As in,
Right?
yeah, actually.
Yes, with 8,000 naira. No worry. Now fresh.
They said that.
No worry.
God.
Saying this to say that the understanding of one's reality is the beginning of knowledge.
Wisdom.
I agree.
If you have not explored to understand how people live, bro, there are people that all they have to do, the only skill that they believe in that has proven results
For them.
is coming close to your car. Bro, I'm not playing. Coming close to your car and saying,
getting money.
Egbon, 500. Egbon, Alpha, you give them 5 each. Because of
They'll
the
collect-
way-
they'll collect from
because
20
of the
people that day.
devaluation of the Nigerian currency. You know that every other currency will not do anything. You just appreciate them so you can move. It's also the concept of you see this amount of people, you have to drop money so you can move.
But do you think that the fact that we give them the money has also created the culture, has also enabled it?
That's not the
no.
reality.
No. There's the other side.
Melody.
Don't give them, then see how people
Will
without
react
means
to you.
Mm-hmm.
will bite.
I hear that.
Do you get that?
I hear that.
So the reality about this thing is, I don't want us to spend too much time dwelling on
Yeah.
this.
We need to move.
Ayo Maff, when I saw that conversation on Twitter, it showed me that a lot of Nigerians still don't understand what reality is.
Yeah.
He's talking about real life.
His real
right?
life.
Real life.
Real life.
Real life.
He's from his POV.
Hear you.
Which POV is Ayo Maff? Ayo Maff has popular / hits records.
Yep.
Moving in the system.
Melody,
Ayo Maff
how
is
is-
earning so much money,
Do you-
and you tell me that his real life is what? Monday we go
No,
to
I'm not
school,
saying that his real life. I'm saying that
Kalama
from
Fagbo.
his
No,
POV,
now.
from his own POV.
No, it's the reality.
It's the reality.
of the system
You
that is
can't-
Nigeria.
But it's not.
Decadence. is
I
the
agree,
reality.
but it's not everybody's reality.
I agree.
It's not everybody's.
It's not everybody's reality. But Melody, it's a wider spread reality
Than
than
is-
you realize.
I agree. I agree.
So
because
now,
people are not saying
the
that
other
one
part
Fagbo-
of the conversation is hypocrisy.
Yes.
Now, hypocrisy occurs where where you enjoy 50 cents. Why are you having a problem with Ayo Maff?
I agree.
How about that? No one use accent now.
I agree. But let's not also forget
Yes,
that.
now, bro.
Let's not also forget.
But one use accent now.
Let's
You
not
dey whine
forget
me?
that people that have come out from that system to like from the US, like the American rappers that sing about violence, the ones that have now gone on to become moguls, also talk about how the system needs to be cleaned
Because
up.
those niggas are fucking rich niggas.
Yes, but they also talk about that. Oh, this is not the way to continue to go.
Because they are
Which
rich
of them?
niggas.
Most of them have spoken
How
about
often-
those cultures now.
No, a lot of them.
Jay-Z has spoken about it.
Hove made a whole
Hove has
album
spoken
about
about it. A lot of them, like
They do.
They do.
Maybe
Every
not speak
per-
against it.
Oga,
Maybe not speak against it,
Oga,
but educate you
everybody
on how
you
that's not the
have
way to go.
mentioned has spent at least 20 years.
glorifying it.
What are you discussing here now?
I agree.
Even Drake released Mob Ties. I love that record.
But guys,
No,
so
no,
are we now
I
saying
just
that?
love it.
Are we now
He
saying
get
that in
accent.
Afrobeat or in the conversation around music, it's okay for this is not about Ayo Maff, I understand that because he wasn't even necessarily glorifying. He was just speaking about what is going on. But I'm speaking about people that glorify at this Azza.
Melody.
Press your hand.
Don't think about it as glorification. Think about it as documentation. Then you begin to understand.
What do you mean?
Melody,
Documentation.
Melody, if I told you, send your answer, what would you think?
If you spoke about your day to day, it's you going to work and talking to your boss and talking about how to craft content and talk to influencers and spend influencer budget. Yes or no? No, yes or no? No, yes. Now, the reality of some people is one to kosori or share modu, one ba my yes or
local.
They sit on
also
soap. It's not Delta soap, but they sit on
Juju.
soap. Bro, what?
Juju. If you want to talk, you talk. I don't like all these two people.
I want ambassador wogbo.
Okay, what's Oshe? Educate, like tell us.
Oshe is soap. How about
Exactly.
that?
So how do you
Yes,
sit
now.
on
Shebi
soap?
Oshe is soap.
So you see that you will foam the bucket a bit how?
No,
You
we
now
don't
sit
do
down
am.
inside.
No, we don't do them now.
Bubbles,
We
bubbles,
don't-
bubbles,
two of
bubbles,
us don't
bubbles.
do 'em.
So
Now,
how
the
is
whole
sitting down on
podcast-
soap help you with talking to me?
I don't know, my nigga.
You guys are
You're asking the wrong people.
okay, they sit down on Oshe and they talk to Maye.
Bro, they talk to my and then there are some people that maybe this is not their reality, but that's what they see.
Can't
their
we
heroes
use
do.
can't we use our can't we use,
we are
can't
too
we use
small a
our
sample
music?
size.
No, can't we use our music? Can't we use what we're exposed to? Can't we use our reality to speak against?
No, we can't. Because it's going to be insensitive.
Melody.
To speak against
Melody.
Yahoo.
No.
Melody.
So,
Melody.
You are going to be-
Sorry. Have you tried to research on countries that rank the most?
Yeah,
in
Nigeria is
terms
not.
of-
Yeah, Nigeria is not.
We're not as far as we think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even
I
as
love far like that.
sporadic
yeah.
as it is,
I agree.
the
And
internet
commonplace.
fraud is, and as common as it is
I
in
agree.
our entire society,
I agree.
right? You're speaking on glorification. The music
No, the
industry
hip hop has been
we
thriving on
look
drug
up
culture
to.
and gang culture
I
for
agree.
years.
I also
No.
agreed.
Hip hop has not thrived. Hip hop
It's
has
built.
it has been built.
On gang
Fine.
culture and drug culture and drug money.
Oh,
It's calm.
my
Niggas
goodness.
aspire to that shit.
It's calm.
Even UK rap culture is built on that shit.
On crime, violence,
Yeah.
and all of that. But that's the
Hip-hop.
thing. When we have music that is telling you dagger them, dagger this,
And that's why you having a problem with that thing is also very funny to me. Because you and I danced to 50 Cent when he was saying, when it comes out of her, I'm going to light that nigga up on hits.
guys, I'm not now you're getting it all wrong. I'm not saying that we did not clap and dance to this hip hop music but now that we're older people, I can't speak on what I danced to at 12 or at 11. I don't know.
I hear you.
I'm now an adult. I'm conscious. I can pay attention to lyrics. I can now say, okay, we shouldn't be talking about
The music,
this now.
shout out to AOT2 who also says this. Culture is violent and
I
culture
agree.
documents society.
I agree. So I think that we
I
can
want
start
to
by
also
fixing
say
society
something.
before we
I
start
want
talking
to
about
also
the
mention
music.
something.
I agree.
I want to also mention
Music
something.
is a mirror of society.
I agree. But these people
Speaking about
pressing, I'm tired of this
society.
pressing as that thing. As that I'm pressing every day.
Speaking about society, one thing that's missing here is timeline and its effects and changes.
Yep.
Right? So, I've been opportuned to witness a certain generation
Yep.
listen to Rema's current album. As,
Ade
bro,
Macha,
no,
Ade
Bro,
Macha,
you
Macha,
see, this
Ade
is
Macha,
mad.
Ade
This
Macha.
is mad. Hold on.
I need to
Let me land.
confess.
Let me
Oh,
land
God.
on this.
I need to
Let me land on
confess.
this. Let me land on this.
Oh, you like
I'm
it
sorry.
now?
I'm sorry.
Wait, Quincy, we need to hear this.
Okay.
Go on.
Say it.
Melody
You
said.
guys,
What's the hook?
do you know that
What's the hook?
there's a video that
That's
must,
it.
there's a video that
That
must never
is
make
it.
the internet
Who?
of me 3 days ago.
When
Of
you
me,
see
I-
Ade Macha,
with
man.
grown men. I was the only woman
Oti
there.
gba ẹ lára.
Women now holding me like this. All of a sudden, I did matcha, but I was drunk, sha. Even if I drink, I'm always a different person. I did
No, they lie. The song hits you.
No, but I'm like, yes, he did. He did. In that, he did. I'm
Rema's
not.
album is emotion evoking.
I just have to confess.
Saying this to say, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 young guys, early 20s, like very early 20s. I'm seeing 120, 140, 180 speedometer
Please,
video.
use your seatbelt.
Then
please.
they knock this thing.
Try
They
use
play
your seatbelt when
Macham.
you're driving.
One, they play Ozeba. One, bro, saying this to say it is Rema's album. Bro, I give these guys 10 years later. They will be here on the podcast. They'll be having a very lovely conversation saying, you know, when they release Macham, it's the reality. Because they will tell you, bro, the videos are there. I can't believe, this is the worst part. I can't believe that I'm telling them, I said, bro, look, you need to take it easy.
You need to
I
chill
beg.
because you know what you were doing at their age.
At the same shit.
And worse.
Not even, maybe these people are even using it with their car. I did it with someone else's car without the consequence in my head. Damn it. Shout out Namdi Obaya. 140 and knock him. So he reached now and say, what? Saying this to say timelines, right, also differ in our current conversation.
Let's talk about Buju Banton.
No.
Tolani. Let's move.
May I start?
Let's talk about
Introduce it and I start.
Tolani, you're a fool.
Introduce it and I
You
start.
portable.
My
As far I'm Mugara. Tolani, you're a fool actually. What's this face about?
the hardest photo in Afrobeats
Is that-
is that photo. No. Of that photo of Portable wearing Reverend's outfit.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
You don't see that picture?
Even me.
So let's talk about Buju Banton's interview.
That nigga was like,
Yes.
it's blasphemous. I was like, but that picture is so hip hop, bro. It's so hip hop.
And he's not a rapper.
Please say what you're about to say.
Okay, so there was an interview that went viral a couple of days ago, and it had the legend. We have to first of all state that he is a legend.
A bona fide one.
A Buju Banton, where he was talking about music. He had an interview where he was talking about music, and he had some things to say about Afrobeats. And in his opinion, he first of all spoke about Afrobeat artists not giving credit to. Okay, he said.
No, you're right.
Okay, so he
Just
said
keep going.
they don't give credit to the origin of the.
He did say that.
What?
He did say that.
Okay, so let me take it verbatim. So he said when you look at what they are doing, their music is not free in Africa. It's fuckery. Their music needs to free Africa. If I'm all the way in Jamaica and my country and my people fight to free your continent with word, sound and power, and you have the ability now and all you are singing is fuckery, you don't sing a song to free Africa now. We desire more from them. You want the money, go get it. But what's going to be said about you later on? You didn't make any impact. He said, tell me one Afrobeat song that can uplift us. Kenya is suffering. The young men of Kenya are revolting. Sudan, South Sudan, you name it. But which one of these songs can I relate to for peace of mind? I just want a peace of mind. To tell me that I'm in the struggle and we're going to be better in the struggle. And even though the struggle is hard, we're going to overcome. Then he also mentioned the part where, okay, so I'm trying to find what he said verbatim as regards Afrobeat artists not paying homage to.
Homage.
Did he say to dancehall artists now?
Yes.
To dancehall artists and saying that we don't give credit to where the.
No, reggae. He said
Is
reggae.
it reggae or dancehall
It's
now?
reggae. It's reggae.
You just said we
Reggae.
don't,
You
just
want to
don't
go
give
first?
credit. So I'll find that one. But
You want
guys
to go
can
first?
respond.
No.
You want me to go
please.
first?
As you please. Tori, but before I even speak, I'm going to Yahweh, man. He's not normal.
So there are two perspectives to this conversation, Melody.
Yes.
There is the perspective of Afrobeats not being political enough, quote unquote.
Socio-political.
Socio-political enough. And then there's the perspective of not paying homage, right? To reggae, dancehall. Now, on the part of not being socio-political enough, I understand
Sorry, he said, listen, a lot of culture vultures out there. We have sat and we have watched reggaeton fuck with our music so hard and stolen our culture. I'm not knocking anybody, but you don't give us no respect, motherfuckers. You don't give us no respect, motherfuckers, and you still expect us to act like we take something from you. This is the king's music. Your music shall come and it shall go because it has nothing to do with soul and building energy. Our music is a time marker.
I've smoked for that, but let me just start where I can. Thank you for putting batteries in my back.
I also wanted to speak factually.
Oh, there. Now, about the social-political conversations.
Yes.
Buju Banton is how old? He's in his 50s, isn't it?
What's
That
going on?
means Buju Banton was born in the 70s.
Okay.
That means the era that Buju Banton grew in was in the 80s and the 90s. And that means the artist that he grew up on, the biggest African or black stars in the world.
He's 51 years.
He's 51. So that means he was born in 1973 or 72 at least, or at most. So it means that Buju was born in an era where all the black people, black race was quote and unquote in a place of subjugation when he was born. Yeah.
At 50 years ago, place of subjugation.
To a large extent, yes. A lot of black nations were still, even if they had gained independence, even if they had gained independence, they were still highly under the influence of white
Foreigners.
European imperialism, right?
Having to be still till now. But
Exactly.
I agree.
It's neo-imperialism now.
Yeah.
Now, like into the 90s, South Africa, for example, was still highly influenced by apartheid. Do you understand? So I understand. So the problem is, the concept is called juvenoia. Juvenoia is the concept of younger people, older people trying to judge younger people by unreal realities or against their own realities of their time. Now, I'm not saying Africa or black race is currently better. What I'm saying is the reality that Fela is not judged by the reality that techno is judged by. Do you understand? Fela did what he did so that techno can sing about what he sang about. Do you understand? So I'm not going to hate on Buju Banton for that reality, but I'm going to tell him that Afrobeats doesn't need to be socially aware for Afrobeats to be great. You understand? The pillars of Afrobeats, as much as some of them are built on social political awareness, is also built on the concept of enjoying your life. And a genre must always represent what it represents, or should. And minus that, even if the genre was not built on that, you have to let the genre become what it's going to become. For example, rap music is struggle music. Hip-hop culture is struggle culture. But trap music is not exactly about the struggle. It's about enjoyment and drugs and lifestyle.
Trap music,
Do you understand? It's an offshoot. It's a subgenre of rap music and hip-hop culture. So you have to let the genre become what it's going to become. You can't keep art. Like, you can try. But the genre is going to become what it's going to become. So you have two options. You can either keep crying or let the genre become what it's going to become and just let it. Because there's nothing you can do. So that's the first part of this conversation. And my problem with Buju Banton, before I get there, let me also speak on this. Afrobeats, even this current wave, 99 till now, has also been soaked in social political commentary.
Okay.
And Buju Banton sounds ignorant as fuck. You're a dumb fuck, my nigga, for that shit. Sounds ignorant as fuck. Right?
That's my guy.
Because it means you are not listening to enough music to have comment on the culture. The biggest artist of all right now is Burna Boy. What is Burna Boy's music, quote and unquote, known for? Social political commentary. Right? Even techno song, Nepa don't bring light to, Nepa don't bring light to, that we're dancing to, is social political commentary. Is it not?
Yep.
I want to be like Moses, show my people them to their promise. Like, it's social political commentary.
We have a fucking subgenre called Afro-Adura.
Melody.
A fucking subgenre that talks about
real life. Afro-depression.
Like, we have a subgenre dedicated to this shit.
To darkness shit.
Like, what are you talking about?
And my mama said music.
Do you understand?
My mommy said.
Talking about issues that people are going through. Like, we do have that.
You've never heard my mama said music? Shout out to Uisunde.
My mama said music.
Yeah.
Yes, now. Mommy say.
My mommy said. Shout out to Bella Shmoda, who is the patron.
And Wizkid.
Wizkid is the mama said?
What?
No, who's always selling to Wizkid?
no.
Girlfriend.
You see, the melody, he was aware.
He just didn't register.
He said the bait, and you took it. He was referring to Whiskey.
Because I know Whiskey is the mama.
Whiskey is Mama say, Mama say.
Somebody's
Mama
always
say.
saying something.
Mama
To
say,
Right?
Mama say,
Yeah,
Mama kusa.
yeah.
yeah. So we have an entire subgenre, Afro Adura.
That is real and dark. Like Afro depression. Omale, Lona. Have you heard Lona's album?
Bro.
And if you go anywhere because
Brilliant.
of bandits.
A beautiful album.
Brilliant.
Beautiful album.
The cover
Like,
art's amazing.
Guy, like they went to shoot that shit in Kano, in the house
In the
where
house
he grew
where
up.
he grew up. The intentionality,
So,
the storytelling.
Buju Banton,
Shout
you're
out to his
fucking
team.
ignorant, my bro. OG, I love you. I respect you. But maybe research about the genre more before you open your mouth and yarn dust.
I also feel like
Now,
that, okay,
the other
continue, sorry.
part of the conversation
Yes.
is the part about
Not paying homage.
not paying homage. It sounds like jealousy to me.
Oh my God. I can't love you more than this. Stop
You love
trying.
me, I know.
Stop
Do you
trying.
understand? Melody, do you know why I'm saying this? It's because, but I understand why dancehall is jealous of quote unquote jealous of Afrobeats. Let me tell you why. Most of the majors don't even have offices in the Caribbean right now. It's not you can do your research. You can do your research. Do you understand? They hate Afrobeats because this is what they could have been right now. But it's also the problem of them they not understanding that every genre has its run. Do you understand? Crossover, America, all of that shit. Like, you had your time. You are going to come back. Dancehall, reggae dancehall is going to come back. And let's even be honest, it never really left. Shensia is a big artist. Spice is doing great things on Empire. Do you understand? Like, it never really left. But the problem is, you need to be comfortable with the fact that the headline of African music right now is Afrobeats. Deal with it. Like, we need to be honest. That comes from a place of wanting to exert your influence. Your influence cannot be more exerted than it is. It's literally called Afrobeats. The concept of the beats is built around the fact that the Afro is inspired by African contemporary pop music. It's inspired by a potpourri of sounds, including reggae dancehall. What else do you want?
Now stop.
I don't think that I need to. Melody.
Now I need to ask.
Melody.
I know where you're going to go, but now let's break this down. Two truths can exist. We can say that. Now, let's start from the history of Afrobeat. Mm-hmm. Afrobeat as a genre is made up of what? Different sounds. Mm-hmm. We've got
Contemporary African pop music.
Yes. Now, when the legend of Afrobeat went in search of this great sound,
You are going to piss me off, my G. But I love this thing.
when the legend of this sound created this on Afrobeat, he didn't do it in isolation. He traveled to different countries, learned about the sound.
Afrobeats. Without the S.
Without the S, no, of course. Now, let's not forget that even in the conversation about Afrobeat, we still have Ghanaians who feel like they don't get enough credit for the influence.
I think that's wrong, but that's my Ghanaian brothers, not my nigga in Jamaica.
But do you get their own points?
I do. I did 2 facts only episodes. on it.
Exactly. So even when we're talking about paying homage, Afrobeat as a genre, Nigerians as generally, there's a thing where people are already of the
Quincy,
opinion.
please let me take this.
There's a thing where people are already of the opinion that Nigerians are just seen as hijackers. We go into a place, we make whatever is not ours.
They have the same smoke for America.
Can I be done? Tolani, allow you to be done. And hijack this thing. And when you now hijack it, you make it your own. The way we're trying to do it on my piano. The way we do it with different genres. Wait. And after arguing that you created it or you made it, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
but the point is that it is okay for these people to say that you are not paying homage or you're not telling our story. Wait.
can I pay?
You're not telling our story enough in the growth or in the conception or in the whatever of
In the evolution.
In
Whose
the
story,
evolution of
please? Whose
Afro.
story? No, I'm not.
Because
let
now,
me
Please go on.
I'm asking,
Whose story?
guys, I'm even asking a question. You
Melody,
answer,
whose
'cause I'm
story?
asking you.
Yeah.
It's different place. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I need you to respond to me. But
Okay.
I need it to be done. Let me explain. I'm trying to say that.
Okay.
Generally, people of the opinion that Nigerians and Afrobeat artists or Nigerians generally, we hijack shit and we don't give credit. I think that in the conversation of we don't pay homage, I think that maybe we can speak on these guys more.
Melody,
Like,
why first things first, in the concept of, in the game of Afrobeats created by the late great OG, the greatest black music that has ever, a musician that has ever existed in the history of time, Fela Anikulapo Kuti.
Yes.
Reggae is a very, very much reduced part of the conversation.
Yes, I agree.
The genres that
High
played
life.
a significant part in the evolution of Afrobeats were high life, calypso, which is Caribbean music,
Jazz.
and the third part is jazz. I love you. You are a good music scholar. So reggae, it's not, maybe the later parts. It's a very small part.
Yes.
It's a blip in the conversation,
Yes.
almost unnoticeable, because the concept of reggae is based on a unique sound chord progression, a unique BPM, a unique set of instruments and unique percussion that you cannot even trace to the concept of Afrobeats. That is Fela. So the only way you can find it is in the concept of the guitars and the chords, and that can get very, very lost. So it's a very technical conversation that we don't need to have.
Yeah.
Now, the other part of the conversation is Buju Banton said, Buju Banton, have you given enough credit to slavery for the evolution of your dancehall and reggae? All of you niggas are from Africa. What the fuck are we talking about here?
God.
What are we talking about here?
Tolani, do we have modern Afrobeat artists that their music is largely dancehall?
I agree. No, largely, yes. I agree. But do you know why there are
we the owners of
similarities?
dancehall?
Do you know why the average white person will draw inferences between dancehall and Afrobeats? Do you know why? Because of that, the UK, shout out to our UK brothers, because of Caribbean, first generation Caribbean boys, first generation African boys met and they created a mesh of a sound called Afro Swing. Do you understand? We are very similar. It's not about not, like, that part of asking for credit is very sinister. The intention, I'm questioning it. The originality of the thought, I'm questioning it. The intentionality of the conversation, I'm questioning it. Because what you are even calling pop sound is from the Africa. And let's be honest, in this concept of Afrobeats, Juju, High Life, Afrobeats without the S, and Akpala and all, they played bigger influences on our sound than dancehall did. So what the fuck are you saying?
Fair. That's a fair argument. But I'm still asking you again, Tolani, we have in modern
The biggest Nigerian artist right now names you as one of his biggest influences. What do you want again? For him to come and be bowing down to you at your door? Are you fucking mad?
He's not talking about him. He's talking about the Afrobeat space generally. Like when we talk about the culture, when we talk about Afrobeat.
One of Whiskey's biggest influences is Buju Banton and Vybz Kartel.
Exactly. So
what the hell does he want
you
again?
can mention that these people that are our biggest artists are influenced largely or somewhat by these people, it's okay for him to now say that generally in the Afrobeat conversation, he feels like we don't pay homage to them enough.
That's enough homage. What else do you want again? For me to come and be bowing down to you? Have you ever paid homage to black culture for the concept of the music you are making?
Two truths can exist. Tolani.
Fuck that!
No.
Two truths can exist.
No.
Your point.
My point is, first, Buju Banton spoke arrant nonsense. I appreciate the technicality you put to it,
Man.
but we also should understand that in the concept of music creation, no particular instrument would be yours as a nation or as a region. That's one. Then number two, there's currently a rise of Caribbean music, but it was never referred to as Caribbean music. They received all the love as Jamaica. Bro, hold on. You get where they go. What's it called? It's always been Jamaican music. It was never Caribbean music.
Yep.
To the large effect, a lot of people didn't even know that there was a
Caribbean. It was Jamaica.
Bro, even us, when Rihanna come outside,
People thought she was Jamaican.
Yes, now.
Because when they heard Caribbean, the first thing your mind
Later
went
on
to-
in life, we now understand there's Barbados. Abi?
and Bayesian.
And
Bayesian women.
And then there's this, there's that, and they all form this confluence. But saying this to say that even the concept that's accepted as Afrobeats is not necessarily Afrobeats. There are regions where it's more Amapiano than our sound.
Yep.
And it's not Ashake
Yeah.
that's there. It's Black Coffee playing to 15,000
House music, pure house
playing
music.
house music, playing Kwaito music.
So where's your dancehall influences since that?
There's nothing like dancehall. I listened to it, I watched it.
It's giving
And
insecurity.
away from that, serious insecurity.
Serious ones.
And this is the worst part to the point of insecurity, Melody and Motolani. The worst
jealousy.
part to insecurity is he highlighted particularly that we have not even, I'm going to paraphrase to say that we don't even work with them. It's like a neglect situation, right?
That's not even.
Under
That's
there,
even
under,
fucking stupid.
when that episode came
Did he
out,
say that?
yes, now he did. He did.
I don't even-
He
I
did.
can't
He
confirm or
did. He
deny
did.
that he
No,
said
I would tell you that he did.
I didn't hear that.
Right?
part.
And I went on a barrage of messages highlighting how Damian Marley has been working
Guy,
by Burna Boy,
Wiz,
Wizkid, Burna Boy,
three times.
right? Burna Boy, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido himself, Popcan, 3 songs.
Popcorn, bro.
That's their flagship artist. Popcan, 3 records.
Speaking of
Separately.
flagship.
Yes,
Yes.
it's not true. Then
For a time.
Davido has worked with
Wiz
one of
worked
their
on
new-
with Shenseea on the last album.
his name
Fireboy
is-
worked
his
with
name is what?
Shenseea.
TJ, Abi,
Who?
JT. I mean the fuck up in the
Yeah,
war,
yeah.
gang.
The way they plan for
He worked
Nigeria
with-
here.
He worked with Davido, right? So I genuinely feel that in the concept of working with these people, you have been neglected.
Bro, don't even.
Why?
Shenseea is the face of their genre globally
Okay.
now.
Yes.
Wiz, she was on Wiz's last
And-
album. She was on Fireboy's last album.
And guess what? You are still not in the conversation. It's an artist thing. It's a thing where artists are shielded from reality.
I don't
right?
necessarily
Wait,
think it-
hold
okay.
on. Sorry, Melody. There's a thing where artists are shielded from actual reality, right? So they speak from their arse, in the words of a certain type of people, right? And that's what he did. And then speaking to Afrobeats itself, right? Zero research, zero understanding
Yep.
of the genre.
There's zero
This
understanding.
guy came on the show, made reference to him being in Nigeria, being in Africa in 1991,
Gee.
preaching music.
And
then
I wasn't even born then.
And
You motherfucker.
educating
Hold on,
people
hold on.
about.
Hold on. Yeah, so this is where
They
I
travel
want
to
to go.
different countries.
This is the fucked up part and the twist to this conversation, because if you understand real African music history, you understand that we had international record labels.
Yep.
As at that time.
Before that time.
Before that time. And so we had predominant, I forget their names.
We had EMI was in Nigeria,
EMI,
Universal was in
right?
Nigeria, Warner was in Nigeria, Sony was in
No,
Nigeria,
no.
Interscope
The
was in Nigeria.
main guys, right? We had EMI.
EMI, Universal,
Holding
Sony
down
Music, Warner.
a lot of our flagship artists. And there's another label that I forget.
There's Parlophone
Right?
that had
But
some
I
things in
wrote
Nigeria.
this, like I was just going off, typing, commenting on that post to say this is jargons. I'm saying this to say that as at the point where he
Obesere
felt
was
that
signed
he
to
was
was signed to
trying
Sony Music.
Baba, he was trying to preach music to us.
Are you fucking
Are
mad?
you stupid?
I think that he should have done a little bit
When
more.
Bob Marley, your
When
OG
we
died.
I'm sorry, when we actually refer to legacies in terms of music from Jamaica, we mention families that have held down genres. I don't know your family.
No, I know him. He's an OG.
I don't know Buju Banton's family, bro.
I know him.
He's speaking about families, but
I'm a man. Yeah, bro. We don't know him.
Shit.
All we have is the Mali family with substance.
That-
Hey,
I did the equivalent of the
Wait
Kuti
first.
family.
there's Mali family, there's Kuti family
They need to make an album.
with influence. No, Shehu Kuti and Demi Mali have a record.
Yeah, they have- I mean,
This
albums.
idiot spitting out of his arse. Sorry, it's one of my reference points. This idiot spitting out of his arse. ARSE.
Why do you keep saying
Right?
arse?
Recently.
As a British Irish
right?
man.
This now.
Talk
No
that
way.
shit,
I won't
nigga.
use that. It seems more disrespectful when you say that. So, speaking out of his butthole, right? what's his name? Seun Kuti and Demi Mali have a fire record that was released less than 3 months ago. What are we discussing here?
What else does he want? That's why he's giving insecurity.
Bro,
and
you know
jealousy.
the funniest part of this whole P? There's nothing about Fela Anikulapo Kuti as an artist that has anything to do with their fucking music.
Facts.
That is reggae.
No.
All we share,
irrelevant.
no.
Facts.
Excuse me, sir.
Facts.
I will say this with my
It's
full
a fact.
chest.
No,
Come on,
wait.
argue with
It's
me.
a fact.
Bruv, all we share are instruments that same jazz artists share, same rock band share, and same all of these people
And
share.
even-
the
even-
concept of genres of music
Even the
and
arrangement
its
of the
disparities.
guitars is not the same.
It's not.
It's not the
But
same.
you know he wasn't speaking on Afrobeats. He was speaking about
Then he should not
Afrobeats.
talk about it if you can't talk about
how
the
bitter
granular
this idiot
levels.
was? Do you know how
He was
bitter
speaking
this
about
guy
Afrobeats
was?
with the S.
Melody,
Melody,
do
he's
you know
bitter.
how bitter this guy was? This guy was so bitter that at the beginning of the conversation, he wasn't actually specifically speaking to Afrobeats, right? It was in between the reference to Afrobeats as a word from, what's the host name, the main host? One of the hosts.
I don't even know why those ones were laughing. I was like, what's going on?
When he
Drink Champs,
mentioned
right?
Afrobeats
Yeah.
on Drink Champs,
The
when he
host,
mentioned
what's his name?
Afrobeats, that's when he picked it up. He was actually initially referring to reggae and what's that? What's their
I
other
remember.
one?
Nori is the
What's their
host.
Noriega? Yes, it's Noriega that actually
They
said
mentioned
that.
Afrobeat. Ask him, is it
What's their other genre of music?
dancehall.
Dancehall
That's called bashment or something.
and reggaeton. He
Reggaeton
was
is not
referring
their
to
sound.
all of these
Like,
things.
First is
Bro, this guy is so not
bro.
knowledgeable. You need to watch the full interview.
Bro,
I have.
that reggaeton
Daft
part,
convo.
that reggaeton part is actually very
It's not even
daft.
funny.
It's actually
All
so
of
fucking
it is
daft.
daft.
Very funny.
The reggaeton
Don't go
part
and load daft.
is fucking daft.
Bro,
Because
wait.
the sound that you are calling reggaeton is
Wadon.
a potpourri of traditional
Let me
Latin
just mention one more thing.
sound.
Thank you,
You don't
sir.
know what the fuck
Thank
you're
you,
talking
sir.
about.
Let me
But I
mention
also
one
think
more
that
thing.
it is okay for
Sorry,
him to
I'm
ask
sorry.
for more,
No,
that we should
no,
pay
no,
more.
it's
No,
not.
it needs
It's
to
not.
not
They have
come.
influenced-
Speak with
They
authority.
have
It
influenced-
is divisive, Melody.
They have influenced our sound.
Melody,
You can't-
I agree.
With who?
No, they have.
Can we
They
please
have.
not do this?
Quincy, they have.
They have.
Melody, what's the
They
biggest?
have.
Wait. What's the biggest Afrobeat song that came out in recent time? The first one that took the world by storm.
That was
the
influenced
first
by that was
major
influenced-
one in
that,
recent
that was
time.
influenced by
Yes.
reggaeton. Come Closer, Wizkid.
Eh?
Yeah, it's influenced by dancehall music.
Cap. I
Yeah, it is.
disagree.
You know,
Either way, I'm gonna say this. Wait, no.
It is.
Wait, first things first. Okay, I want to counter you to say that's not the song. It was not owned by a fucking African.
Come Closer.
Come Closer was Whiskey featuring Drake, right?
Yeah,
It's not. It's not.
Whiskey featuring Drake.
Whiskey featuring-
Whiskey featuring Drake. One dance is Drake featuring
Oga,
Whiskey.
Oga, the
No,
point
Come
is,
Closer.
Come
Brown
Closer.
Skin Girl. What's that song? What's that song?
Brown Skin Girl is not Beyonce.
Beyonce. What's the other one? Whiskey and Thames.
Essence.
It's a bigger African record.
Yeah, it
It
is,
is
but
now.
there's
Yes,
there's
it
no
is.
there's no
Hold on,
dancehall
hold on.
influences.
That's
in
my
that.
point. My point
He said
is,
that the biggest
I'm trying
Afrobeat
to
song
tell
don't-
you
is
that
not
the
influenced
biggest
by their
Afrobeat
Orange
songs
songs.
It's not influenced by
that
them.
introduced
Us to the
It's so
Western.
down to every influence of promoting Afrobeat sound, right? Chris Brown being the larger part, which we should discuss at some point.
I think that guy needs
Chris
more
Brown
credit
being
for,
the
like, what
larger
he's done
part
with Afrobeat.
of this whole P, right? None of it had anything to do with this idiot.
They had more to do with South Africa.
This idiot, bro. This guy did yarn absolute dust.
Okpata.
Better okpatos.
Oh, we're done. Quincy wants to fight.
Melody,
What-
you want-
what-
you want to close
Yes, I absolutely want to. I just generally feel like I think that the conversation about paying homage, we can listen to them because first and foremost, this is an
No,
OG.
Melody, it's where it's coming from.
I
and the
hear
way
the
the
way
way
it
it's
was
stuck. Melody,
said.
You only pay
Melody,
homage to
Ted,
someone who has paved the way for you.
Bro.
He did not pave the way for shit.
Quincy. My problem with him is I'm an empath. I can see energy when I see energy. You understand? And that energy was fucking sinister as fuck. I
Don't bring
can't
sad energy, bro.
I can't
don't-
explain
I
it.
You did
don't
not
think-
pave the way
I can't
for
explain
shit.
it.
Sonani, please.
I
I
can't
will speak
explain
on
it,
the
bro.
history of Afrobeat music internationally, globally, all of these
No, no,
things,
no.
and I will not
Okay.
reference you in any light.
No.
And generally
And it's
speaking,
fact.
I will
Gen-
reference him.
I will not.
As an
As
artist,
we
I will
round
respect
up-
his
What?
craft. I will respect his craft.
thank you guys so much for this conversation. Emma Fariwo Kwame.
I respect
Generally
this craft,
speaking,
Melody,
what I'm just going
by
to
the
say
way.
is that OGs, Oh, did you need to respect yourself? I'm not making one more quick
No,
I generally think that legends should carry themselves as legends. If you've put in so much effort into building your craft to a certain level, don't engage in certain conversations. And when you engage in conversations, do you understand? Engage with knowledge. And also as an OG, your energy should be more in bringing people together, not all these separations. I feel like Africans, we put so much energy into this one, we're down. See what South African and Nigerian people are doing, only to now crown a light-skinned. I don't understand like what I understand.
I wish we mentioned that.
I want to say, like, Africans need to we need to get our shit together. This thing that you're doing, it cannot favor. It can only favor the white man. So please stop all this conversation. Don't say Afrobeats is not great. How can it grow when every day fight? Legend this, legend that.
Buju Banton, go and ask Burna Boy for a feature. We'll give you free.
Like let legends carry themselves as legends.
And ask who is. They are fans of your music. They'll give it to you.
OGs, be okay with not being in the conversation. It's okay for people not talking about you.
I like that.
Stop fighting for relevance. Stop fighting to be in.
Stop leading with hate as black people.
Like leave it. Let the new ones be the ones.
Stop leading with hate.
It's okay to not be on Insta blog.
Leave it alone. And we are.
This episode was brought to you by who?
This episode was brought to you by Chivas. Catch this episode. It drops live on Monday across all your favorite streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, Boomplay, Audio Mac,
and YouTube.
By 8 a.m. YouTube. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Zero Conditions Pod.
Send us email.
And also send us email at zeroconditionspod@gmail.com. And also follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at zeroconditionspod. And also, I do not read your comments. Please continue to leave your comments on YouTube. We absolutely love the feedback. I see everything that you're writing. I promise you. I read every one of them. So we see your comments, we see your feedback. And the guy that asked for Chivas, one guy commented last episode that he wanted Chivas.
When we are doing giveaways,
just stay tuned. We're going to give maybe next week or so. I don't know. Yeah. But we'll let you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for working with us.
I'm giving away 2 bottles of Chivas XV.
Okay. We absolutely love you. Bye-bye. Follow Quincy Jones.
Folution, snap a picture with your XV. About Timoton.
Peace out, baby.
Quincy Jones.
Buju Banton is an idiot for what he did. He did not allow me to say it. He's an idiot.
All right, cool. Bye-bye.